Bungle Dungle speaking. How may we enter chaos today? Welcome to the Hero of Law! Legend of Zelda, crossed over with, of all things, Phoenix Wright. Mod that just came out not too long ago. As in, it literally just came out. Let's begin. Yeah. My controller's not working. Alright, I had to, reopen the game. The simulator just works like that. Alrighty then. We all like Phoenix Wright, we all like Legend of Zelda, so let's just jump into it. Like and subscribe if you like the content, obviously. Oh. You even got an autosave feature? Are you kidding? Okay. I'm so excited, I haven't spoiled anything. Oh, okay. So quiet. Do you think they forgot? Forget a royal visitation? No one can make such a blunder, princess. Oh, that's the princess's voice which is speaking.
Oh. Well,
go ahead.
I guess I should just go in then. No!
Aww.
Wait, it is fucking in.
Oh no!
Oh shit. Oh. Oh, okay, you're just starting with that? Cool, okay, what the fuck?
Oh my god! Oh my, wow, they even have it set up just like the first cutscene.
Alright.
Defendant lobby number 3. You'd think that after so many years of doing- You'd think that after so many years of doing this, I'd be used to the stress. So why am I shaking? Yeah, I guess it's a lot worse than when your friend's life's on the line. Come on, you gotta look professional. She can't see you like this.
Right.
Speaking of her, though, where is she, anyway? Hey, you! Over there! Huh? What is it, attorney? The trial isn't starting yet. But it will be soon, right? Would you happen to know why my client isn't here yet? Oh no, is she Larry Butts? Is Melon Larry Butts?
Please!
Oh my god!
Please!
I didn't get to speak much to her there when she was arrested, so... I was hoping at least to exchange a word with her now. Well, you weren't the only one with the idea. I believe she's currently in the prosecutor's lobby. You wanted to talk to her as well. Oh my god, who's the prosecutor? Oh no.
Oh my god.
What? No, who's the judge? Even worse. What's up with this guy? Should I do the CDI Link voice?
Yes.
He bars me from the crime scene, blocks my detention center visits.
I regret it.
And now this? Gee, it sure is boring around here. Not to worry, she will definitely be here before the trial. Great! That'll be a joyous 5 minutes indeed.
I regret it too.
But there's nothing I can do but wait.
Oh my god, this is gonna be great. Oh my god, I'm loving this. Sometime later.
Okay, this is ridiculous. How much longer can he keep her?
Oh, see? There she is. No need to get all worked up. Oh no.
Oh my god, she is, I think. Something wrong? Did I hear shouting?
So much for looking professional.
No, don't worry. Everything's fine.
This is Malin. Ever since we met in Hyrule Castle Town all those years ago, we've been great friends. Her heart's in the right place. I know she cared deeply about her father.
If everything's fine, then why are you so worried?
Well...
How did the investigation go? Did you find anything? She is so happy.
I know, right?
How did the
yes, the investigation! I found tons of, groundbreaking stuff! Particularly that my opponent's a real scumbag.
Yeah.
What did the prosecutor want from you anyway?
Well, it was mostly just threats.
Oh.
Oh, okay. He kept explaining in detail what'll happen to me if I'm found guilty, bruh.
Doesn't sound like vital discussion that needed to happen right before the trial. He probably just did that so he wouldn't have much time to talk.
You believe in me, right? I didn't do it. I would never.
Of course I believe. Oh, wait, of course I believe in you. Although, I'll be honest, things aren't looking very good right now. I can't believe how well done this is, by the way.
How's that, alright?
What's that you got there?
Oh, this is just a pictograph of my father I carry around. Just can't believe he's gone.
Ooh, it's crunchy. I love it.
How's that, alright?
I love it.
I wish I knew how to cheer her up right now. I'm not very good at handling emotional clients. Hey, you know, that pictograph could be really useful for the trial.
Oh, how so?
Well, you look so happy together. I can present it to show that you two had a great relationship.
You really think so? Oh, well, here you go then.
Excuse me. No, it's so cool. It's so cool.
Outside, alright. This is so cool.
At least I'll be walking in there with as something other than my badge. Wait, court record. Holy shit.
Alright.
Wow! Are you kidding? That's crazy. The detail on. Okay. Oh, I better play before I start freaking out.
Yeah, stupid.
Wait, rude. We shouldn't be idly chatting. Anyway, there's not much time left. I know it's hard to talk about, but can you tell me about exactly what happened? I don't stand much of a chance if I don't know your version of the story.
I understand. Unfortunately, there isn't really much to—
Trial is starting! Defendant, attorney, please enter the courtroom at once. I'm not ready for who the judge is going to be. I'm not ready for who anybody's going to be. Uh-oh. Shouldn't have said that stuff without having no chance. Alright. Everything will be fine. Prosecutor's been playing me for a fool since it began. But sooner or later, his arrogance will be his undoing. Let's head inside. His voice is killing me.
God.
Oh, my name is Link. I've been a defense attorney for the last 7 years. Oh, so instead of becoming a warrior, he became... Oh, so instead of becoming a swordsman or whatever, he just became a defense attorney in this verse. Okay, that's cool.
That is cool.
I've won my fair share of cases. Lost some too, but this one's personal. There's so much at stake here. Not only do I have to save Malon's life, I gotta find out who did this to Talon. Talon, he was always so kind. He didn't deserve this. I need to do him justice. I can't lose this. Doing the CDI voices. Best
I hate it so much.
Best and worst thing. Oh, it's Ganondorf. Oh,
shit.
the judge is the sage of... I forgot. The main sage. You remember him. Court is now in session. Actually, yeah, his name is Raru. Good memory. Court, this is now in session for the trial of Malon of London Range. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh.
He...
Oh, Link. Oh, Link. You look fantastic.
Jesus Christ.
I sincerely don't... That's cool that they're using his alternate name, Dragmar.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Ganondorf. What were they thinking, pitting me against a pathetic kid? Are she supposed to be... the... What's his name? What's his name again?
Edge. Oh, is he supposed to be Van Karma?
Oh my god, if he's Von Karma, I'm gonna cry.
And then watch, he's actually just Edgeworth.
God.
Pathetic kid, what gives you the right to...
Still your tongue, wait. Still your tongue. You bring shame upon the fine color of your hair, vile woman. Court, please,
Sorry,
escort this guy out. Sexism? On the trial? Bias, clearly.
You have red hair, I like you.
No, it's even worse, because the Gerudo all have red hair.
Because she's a redhead, he's like, you bring disgrace to my people, say for that. Wow, rude.
Oh!
Before long, the world shall know the horrible deeds you've committed.
Unless that's a hint to that. Oh, what's her name again?
Malin?
Is part Gerudo?
It's been theorized.
Let us not prolong the inevitable. Shall we begin?
Now, this court is no place for exchanging insults. Since the prosecution seems as ready as well.
His stupid tiny little mouth. His tiny little mouth.
I love it.
When he raised his head up. It's just like me.
Let's hear the opening statement.
Our opening statement shall also be the closing one.
Look at his smug prick face.
I know, right?
My controller just died. Are you kidding? Why did I run out of batteries at a time? Like, hold on. Okay, let's try that again. Excuse me, oh my god.
The opening statement shall also be the closing one. The girl did it. It's obvious. She killed her own father in cold blood. Also, she could have the branch to herself.
He totally is Karma. Did you see the finger wag? He is.
Yep.
He
is 1,000%
my
Karma.
god, okay.
Couldn't wait for the old fool to die naturally, could you, you greedy little rat?
Wow!
What? What the
Piece
fuck?
of shit! Oh my god.
Your Honor, you can't allow this man to verbally abuse the defendant like this.
Yeah, same? Agreed?
Exactly. Right?
Ha! She committed the murder, kid. She deserves every bit of scorn she
Gets. You are out of line.
For real.
I do believe a little less commentary wouldn't go amiss.
Bah! I assure you, old man, you will change your opinion once you see all of the damning evidence.
Who is this guy? How can he speak to the judge like that?
Ganondorf Dragmire. Looks like I've been lucky to avoid meeting this man until now. The stories I've heard about him must be true. A boorish barbarian of a man, hailing from the Gerudo province.
Oh, I could be horrible as CDI Link.
Hailing from the Gerudo province.
No. You stop that right now.
Apparently, he prides himself on nearly clean streak he's cultivated for decades.
Okay, yeah, he's definitely caught one Karma.
All while disrespecting everyone in the court, including the judge.
Look at that face. Love it.
Right?
I've even heard some attorneys refer to him as the king of evil.
He's sad.
No, that's a screenshot. That's a keeper.
Definitely has that look, at the very least. Who wears full armor to court?
God.
Very well. Please present your case to the court.
You don't seem to like me talking, so
I'll just let the detective present the basic. Who's the detective? Oh, who's Gumshoe?
Oh my god.
Hell yes.
Okay, I like that.
bring
I like
Impo
that.
the Sheikah force to the stand. Well, here we go. The first battle. I know Impa. She's quite a competent detective. Which worries me. Please let her have made a mistake just this once.
What'd she look like, please? Hell yes.
Alright, state your name and whatever it is you pretend to do.
Fucking dick.
Right? What a fucking asshole. I never changed the youth prosecutor. Just
Any possible change will be for the worse. Now stop wasting time! Name an occupation!
Oh man.
very well.
So well made.
I am Impa, head detective of the Sheikah Force, Homicide Division.
I love this. Every bit of
I
this
love
is
it
just.
too. So cool.
True for now, at least.
Well, what are you waiting for? Start talking!
You were the one assigned to this case, so you would know all about it. What calamity has befallen our fair kingdom?
Still can't be bothered to give a proper opening statement.
Damn.
I suppose I can do the prosecutor's job for him this time for the sake of an unbiased look.
Ooh.
Please, go ahead, detective.
Incident happened early yesterday morning on London Ranch, a local supplier of goods located just south of Castletown. The current owner of the homestead, Talon, was found dead in his ranch house.
Tragic loss for our kingdom, for sure. I've seen the man around Castletown a number of times delivering goods.
Quite. The owner was a rather important figure in the local community.
Nice remix, by the way.
Right? In any case, we were alerted to the scene of the murder by the Royal Guard, who were there on official business.
Official business? What kind?
As I understand, the ranch provides the kingdom with vital services. To ensure it is operating as it should, and as a gesture of appreciation, the crowd
Hold on, I gotta turn up your
orders
voice a little bit.
visitation to the ranch every year.
Try again?
To ensure it is operating as it should, and as a gesture of appreciation, the crown orders a visitation to the ranch every year.
That should be good now.
Thank
I see. A scheduled annual visit. Continued detective. I would go to the closer to the mic just in case anyways.
It's already, like, on my lips. I
Right.
don't know what to tell you.
Nah, you're probably mumbling. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Nah, don't worry about it. Go on.
When the Sheikah force arrived, they found the victim bleeding out onto the floor. Next to him lay his daughter, Malin, breathing but unresponsive. After a thorough investigation, we arrested her as she was deemed the only possible culprit. That about covers the gist of what happened.
Very nice and... Suck! Keep that up and perhaps you shall keep your job!
I punch him.
Okay, right?
I don't think the good detective here has to worry much about that, given she's the head of the department. Which reminds me, why is the head of detectives herself in a case like this? Where are the other detectives unavailable?
Ah, that would be because I have been assigned to this case by order of the King of Hyrule himself.
The king himself has assigned you? That doesn't happen very often, does it? What if his name's King Harkinian? That'd be cool.
You are correct, Your Honor. I am not usually involved in field work like this. This time, however, the king felt it necessary because of who was involved.
Who was involved? Is the death of a ranch worker really such concern for the king? It was a pretty important fucking ranch!
Right? Well, as I said, Lon Ranch is a very important supplier of goods, to be sure. But that's not who I meant. I imagine the king wanted the top investigators for the job because it was the royal princess herself who discovered the crime scene.
That's true, Zelda is the one that found it.
Yep.
Sorry. The surprise link noise.
Nerd!
Order! I will have order! Royal Princess Zelda witnessed the crime? And there you have it! This case rides on the princess's own words!
Damn. Also, shut up.
Thank you. I was about to say the same thing to him. To doubt it would be to doubt your own royalty.
This is bad!
Yeah.
I can't really object to that.
Very well. If the princess's testicle...
Testicle?
Don't worry about it. If the princess is testifying today,
Nope,
it's
testicle.
better we don't make her needlessly wait. Detective, please testicle... Please testify
Yeah?
about exactly why the defendant was arrested.
Nope,
really?
testicle.
Really now?
God.
Okay. I love the presentation of this. Reasons for arrest.
As it is within regret that I agree with Dragmire. All the evidence points towards this girl being the culprit. We determined that the murder definitely took place inside the ranch house. There were only 3 people on the ranch: the victim, the defendant, and a worker who was an alibi for the time of the crime. The defendant was found unconscious right in front of the victim, who was bleeding out onto the floor. Furthermore, she was holding a weapon. Without a doubt, that's what she used to kill the victim.
Oh boy.
Ah shit. She seems like such a bright girl. It's most unfortunate.
Ooh, evidence.
Ooh. Your Honor, I would like to submit these pieces of evidence to the court. First, I have the autopsy report, performed by the Crown's top coroner.
Okay.
Here's what we determined to be the murder weapon, which we took from the defendant's hands.
That's a big ass saw.
Alright, what the hell? To make sure we had the correct weapon, we conducted a very thorough investigation.
See, what we did is we sliced off his other arm using the same saw to make sure that it did the same damage.
Fucking.
Why?
Naturally, we searched everyone and thoroughly examined the ranch and its vicinity. Nothing unusual was found, but to be safe, we also checked the ranch's inventory list to see whether anything was missing. The list matched the items we found on the ranch exactly, and nothing but the saw had fresh blood on it.
Okay. That does sound quite compelling. Let me check the court record. Let's see what we got here. Deep irregular wound made sharp metal object. Victim died. Loss of blood no later than 8 a.m. Clean of blood. It's the supposed murder weapon. Then why is it clean of blood? Let's see the details on this. For Mr. Ingo. Buckets, garden hose. Cow nose rings, towing harnesses. Okay. There's one wood saw on there. That does say, wait, didn't they say, hold on. Okay. This must have been a truly terrifying scene. Dying from a wound made by a weapon like this is extremely painful. I bet you'd know, you motherfucker. This only helps to prove the defendant's viciousness. Wow, really? How?
Right.
Dude, you make so many baseless bullshit accusations. I hate this man.
At this rate, they're gonna paint Malin as some heartless monster.
There was one more thing I feel I should mention for the sake of completeness. Shortly after we arrived at the ranch, a courier showed up to take some milk shipments.
Of course, business must go on. Is this really necessary to enter into evidence, though?
The shipments did end up leaving the ranch, so I feel it bears mentioning.
Were the contacts checked before you let them go?
Naturally, who do you take us for? Even though the worker handling the shipments did get quite worked up about it, we cracked all the boxes open to check what was inside. In the end, it did turn out to be only milk bottles, so we let them through.
Very well. Thank you for your thoroughness, Detective.
So, what happens now?
Well, this is where I step in and perform a cross-examination.
Oh, great! How does that work? Huh? Wait, that's you. Could you explain what you're going to be doing?
Can't hurt to go over this again. But there's no time. Sorry, but there's no time for that. We have to get started right away.
Oh, alright then. I'll just try my best to follow along. You know what you're doing.
Such a sweetheart.
Alright.
I sure hope so. This might not be easy. The defense is ready to cross-examine the witness.
Love it.
Bah!
So stinky.
Waste of time.
Can you imagine what it would have looked like if Ganon were in a two-piece? I'd scream.
God!
I sincerely hope you're not implying the standard court procedure is a waste of time, Mr. Dragmire. any case, we're ready, defense. Please begin cross-examination. Here we go.
God.
So cool.
Yep.
Oh! Oh!
Ooh! Okay, I like that.
It is with regret. Wait, alright. It is with regret that I agree with Dragmar. All the evidence supports the girl being quelled Brent.
Yeah! What makes you think she's the culprit?
She's just about to tell you! Keep quiet and listen!
Right, sorry.
Indeed. As I was saying...
We determined the murder definitely took place inside the ranch house.
Hold it! And just how did you do that?
It's quite simple. There was no blood found anywhere else. Had the victim been attacked at some other location, we'd expect a trail of it leading to the scene.
Couldn't the killer have just cleaned it all up?
Certainly not. The path of the ranch house at Lon Lon Ranch is not paved in any way. Cleaning blood off the ground would require disturbing the soil. Naturally, we found nothing of the sort.
Bah! There wouldn't have been enough time to pull that off anyways.
Likely true.
Right. It sounds like the location of the crime seems pretty firm, but I'm not giving up yet.
Love this. Probably 3 people on the ranch. Victim, defendant, and the worker who was an alibi for the time of the crime.
Hold it! 3 people, you say? 3!
I guess that would have to be Mr. Ingo.
Let me stop you before you start getting too excited. If you had listened to the rest of the detective said, you'd notice she mentioned an alibi.
Indeed. We're pretty certain that the ranch worker couldn't have been involved.
Well, what's this alibi then?
That's what I'd like to know.
Alright. You might remember that I brought up some outgoing milk shipments. Well, the worker, Ingo, was in charge of them. He left the ranch house first thing in the morning and was busy preparing the shipments after that.
Is that so? Surely you could have gotten away from that one really quick little murder.
Oh, this wouldn't be just a quick little murder, as though you so crudely put it. He'd have to have taken steps to hide his involvement, too. There was definitely not enough time for that.
Unfortunately, I agree. Preparing a shipment is a lot of work. You have to milk all the cows, clean all the bottles, pour the milk out into them, arrange them all into crates, and finally load it all up onto a wagon. Usually I had to do it together with Father to finish before the courier arrived. The shipments were already ready when we arrived at the ranch. When we checked the boxes, they were already fully loaded with filled milk bottles.
Are you
Wait,
not
there's no
seeing?
milk on
Yeah, I was about to say, you're not seeing what I'm seeing, are you?
Yeah, the milk's not even on the... Huh.
Okay.
So this Ingo was able to do all the work of 2 people all on his own? Isn't that a bit odd?
Odd or not, he evidently did just that. Clearly, he's a man dedicated to his job. Or perhaps the girl and her father are just very inefficient. Shut up. They're making me hate him, I love it.
This whole thing seems awfully suspicious if you ask me, but yeah, I guess I have nothing to dispute it with.
Yes, you do.
Ended was unconscious right in front of the victim who was bleeding onto the floor.
Melon fainted?
Correct. We couldn't get her to wake up for a long time. Eventually, we decided to administer a healing fairy so she could be questioned.
I guess finding the body was just that much of a shock, huh?
Ah! Probably just pretending, trying to make it look like she had been merely found the body.
In any event...
Okay.
Alright.
Holding a weapon without doubt means to kill the victim.
And how can you be so sure of this?
There's no blood.
Look at the autopsy report.
Deep, irregular wound made with a sharp metal object. Is that the saw?
I think it is. The saw was the only sharp implement in the ranch house that could produce such a wound. Oh, there's knives, axes, rake, scythes, flail maybe. There's like 6 things on there that could be sharp. And as I've already mentioned, we also looked closely at all the other sharp things on the ranch. None had recent blood on them.
It's a different story then.
Oh, okay.
That still doesn't necessarily mean that she saw with the hair. The saw was the murder weapon. Maybe the real culprit hit the real one.
Oh yeah? Prove it then! Show us the real murder weapon!
Well, I definitely don't have any way to do that. Still, something bothers me about that saw.
So you have nothing? What a waste of time. I could present, right? No.
I think so. She seems like such a bright girl. It's most unfortunate.
She sure is! We've known each other for years!
Yet she murdered her father in cold blood. How curious. What a fucking condescending piece of shit. I hate this man.
What if...
They got that karma fucking personality straight down to a T.
Yeah. I think they made Ganondorf even worse than Von Karma. I don't know, maybe.
Perhaps you're just bad judges of character, both of you.
No
or maybe
way!
you need to shut the fuck up.
Give me some time and I'm gonna prove it! Oh.
Do you say anything wrong yet?
Well, usually it's difficult to find anything wrong with the basic facts of the case. That said, I do think I saw one small thing.
Shut the fuck up.
Listen, me too, but, like, come on, man.
Really? That's great.
Sure is. Gee, it sure is boring around here. Sorry. Because I've got to poke all the holes I can before the princess gets here.
God.
Oh, whoops, hold on. I don't think this is the, present evidence yet.
Yeah, no. I think it's the next one.
Yeah. It's usually cross-examination and then... What was it again? It's been a while since I played Phoenix Wright.
I forgot to.
Alright.
Presenting the evidence, I think.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Also, though, can you, like, fuck off? Thank you.
Okay, we just move on, that's right.
Okay.
Oh. Oh,
No,
okay,
there
so
is
we have to
there
open
is
the
a hole
court
in
record.
there.
Yeah, we have to open the court record. I just forgot how to do it.
You're keyed, it's okay.
It's been a bit. It's been a bit.
Yeah.
The presentation of this game, the script thing, just... Fucking everything is amazing. Present!
Huh. It seems like a fairly large oversight. I just want to make sure of something. The state of the saw currently in it... The state of the saw is currently in...
Oh my god. Am I okay today? Jeez, let me try this again.
The state the saw is currently in is how you found it at the crime scene?
That's correct.
That's strange, considering how much the victim bled out and how deep the wound was. Why is there no blood on the supposed murder weapon?
Oh shit. Huh! Is that really all you have?
Huh?
Naturally, the prosecution has an explanation for why the saw is clean.
Behold, this cloth was found in the defendant's other hand. Yes, you can plainly see it's stained with blood. The defendant simply wiped the murder weapon in a futile attempt to hide her involvement.
She was passed out.
Right.
Idiot. Stupid. If Melon was trying to hide her involvement, why shouldn't she just leave the crime scene? Bah! Obviously, she was trying to hide the body before the royal visitation arrived at the ranch. Unfortunately for her, it just so happened that the delegation arrived quite a bit earlier than scheduled. In a panic, she quickly wiped the saw and pretended to faint, to make it look like she just stumbled upon the scene. That's a reach even for you, Ganondorf.
Right.
Young lady, things are not looking very good for you right now. This case is so full of holes, it might as well be a clown's pocket. I'm gonna bury this case. The court accepts the bloody cloth into evidence. Should have been submitted to evidence beforehand.
Exactly.
So what's the story with this cloth?
Well, as I was doing a final check around the ranch, I noticed that part of the fence around the horse paddock was damaged. Not entirely sure when that happened, but sometimes one of the horses just gets a bit too rowdy, you know?
Right!
Anyways, I didn't want to bother Mr. Ingo about it, so I tried to cut up a new rail by myself to patch it up. But then the saw slipped, and I cut my hand open.
Listen, she wouldn't care. She's a farm girl. She'd brush that off.
Also, yeah.
Oh, goddesses! Are you okay?
Well, it wasn't that bad. It did bleed quite a lot, though, so I used the cloth to quickly bandage the wound. I was actually going into the ranch house to ask Father to help me with the fence.
Ha! A likely story! And impossible to verify now, of course. The Sheikah Force had to use a fairy on the defendant to get her out of her supposed unconsciousness. Would heal all wounds. That is a point. I do have to give her some credit. She is one cunning woman. She knew that would explain a sudden lack of any wound on her hand.
Why, yes, fairies are wonderful. Just the other day, I slammed my hand with the gavel and one took the pain off immediately.
Damn.
How the fuck did you manage to crack your hand off with the gavel? You gotta, like, literally put your hand right under it. Damn.
So he had, like, his left hand underneath the gavel, just bam, okay.
Come on, Roru. You're better than this.
Great! Wait, great! Glad to know that you're used for such important things! But, dang it. Too bad there's no way to tell whose blood is on the cloth.
That's right, we're not working with a DNA system here.
I do believe this matter has been settled. I'm ready to call my next witness. Uh-oh. Is that all I can get out of her? You've served her purpose, Sheikah. Begone!
Fine, but you had best treat her highness with respect, or I'll see to it that you spend the night in the dungeons.
Do not presume to threaten me, Sheikah! A night of darkness and solitude would be nothing but comfort for me.
Okay, Edgelord.
Oh, is that so? Was that alright? Then perhaps we should fill the dungeons with lit candles for the occasion.
They're glaring daggers at each other.
Aww.
This doesn't end soon, we're all in trouble. Order, order. I'm sure we'll treat the princess with utmost respect. Walks in, Ganondorf just goes, BITCH!
God.
You may step down, detective. This case has already made me weary with all this pointless jabber. The time is ripe to deal the final blow. I call her Highness, Princess Zelda of Hyrule, to the stand. Oh shit. Look at her!
Oh, she is baby. Poggers judge.
That's a new model of the princess, by the way. That's like mid-teens.
Ooh. Is something the matter? Why is everyone quiet all of a sudden?
You're the freaking princess! That's what's this.
I know, right? Stupid.
Oh, your highness! I believe we're all just a bit uncertain on how to proceed. It is quite an honor to have such an esteemed guest in these halls.
In the face of the law, the princess is no different from a peasant.
You are...
Bruh.
You don't know how to shut your fucking mouth, Ganondorf.
Right?
Name an occupation now!
Ooh.
The prosecution will behave. I will not have any derogatory statements directed at the princess.
Derogatory? I simply wish not to waste any more time. Must employ proper procedure.
Oh, man!
It's alright, Detective. I believe the prosecution does have a point. In the eyes of the law, we are all equals. On this stand, I am just another witness. I should not be getting any special treatment. Just look at how happy! He's like, boing!
Also, yes, Simple, we see the fit. We get your aura farming.
I know, right?
She's rocking it. It's fine. She gets.
She is. She really is.
Very admirable, your highness.
We can all rest easy knowing that Hyrule's destined to have such a wise monarch in its future. Why'd you take a pause when you said that?
Right?
Yes, indeed. I eagerly wait the day when our next ruler takes the throne and reshapes the kingdom in their image.
You flatter me, prosecutor.
Feels
Now then.
more like a threat.
Alright. I believe I was asked for my name and occupation. I am Zelda, current princess of Hyrule and the heir apparent to the throne.
Marvelous, your highness. Before we begin, I would just like to know, why were you at Lon Lon Ranch to witness this terrible incident?
Ah, it is simple, really. Lon Lon Ranch is Hyrule Castle Town's biggest food supplier. Not only that, but the ranch also equips Hyrule's Royal Guard with the finest.
Ooh, I didn't
horses.
even think of that. They are the only horse ranch.
Wait, actually, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Every year, the royal family makes a visit as a gesture of goodwill and to ensure the quality of steeds.
Wow!
Sorry, the way I said that.
Wow! I didn't know your horses were used by the royal guard!
Yep. We work hard every year to make sure that they're in the best possible condition. Father loved to boast about it to the other ranch owners.
Ha! No and tell, and I'm sure he did.
How unfortunate that the ranch may no longer meet the crown-sized standards of the new management. The royal family has backup, I trust.
We are looking for one.
Sad.
Oh, you made her sad. Oh.
That is
You're giving her a pat on the head. Giving her a pat on the head.
Pat on the head. Yep.
Naturally, those standards are quite high.
Yes, of course. Now then, please describe what you saw on the day of the incident.
Very well. Here I go.
Save stating, just in case the game crashes, because...
Yeah.
You know how Romhacks go sometimes.
Yep.
Always to be safe.
The scene behind the door.
I arrived at Lon Lon Ranch a little after 8 a.m., accompanied by my loyal guards.
She arrived at 8 a.m. She didn't discover it at 8 a.m.
Oh, she arrived after 8 a.m., so like...
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
No later than 8 a.m. Okay.
So it could have been before or after 8 a.m., I guess.
Yeah,
or,
it was before.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember being surprised at how quiet everything was. There was nobody there to welcome us. I could sense that I could sense that something was wrong. I opened the door to the ranch house and went inside. The room was mostly empty. There was a table with some kind of crystal bottle on top of it. But in front of the table, a terrifying scene was unveiling. The defendant hacked at the ranch owner's chest with the saw she was holding. I was overcome with fear, and I screamed. I will never forget what I saw that day. I heard that Talon and his daughter were incredibly kind. I cannot believe she would commit such a horrible violence.
I don't think she did.
Yeah, I don't think she did either.
Yeah, I'm standing up instead of sitting down.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Wait.
What?
Oh my! You saw the very moment the victim was killed. There you go. Decisive testimony. One sec. As there is no need to doubt the princess's statement, I called for the judge to make a ruling right away.
Objection! Hey now, hold on. I didn't get to cross-examine the witness yet.
You haven't, fool! Because there's no need. Did you not hear the one word of what I said?
Objection! Didn't you just say we should follow all procedures and treat the princess like any other witness? This is the defense's right!
You complete... Oh. I believe the defense has a point. They have to do that. They do have every right to
It's hard to read sometimes.
a cross-examination, no matter how it is testifying, no matter who's testifying.
I was quite looking forward to this part myself.
Look at
She
her.
is so fucking cute. You know what? Head pats again. Fuck you. Head patting her with my mouse. There. I've only ever read about court proceedings in the Royal Library.
Hold on, I'm getting an iced tea.
No.
That being said, I will not tolerate any reckless accusations to the princess. Is that clear?
Naturally, Your Honor. How am I going to cross-examine the princess? This isn't going to end well.
What's gone into the procedure? It seemed like a rather intense outburst.
Well, I do have a guess.
Oh?
Because of the princess's status, it's possible that Dragmire didn't have an opportunity to discuss her testimony with her. That might mean his testimony's a surprise even to him. This could be my chance.
Before we begin, there's just one thing that caught my attention. I believe the princess mentioned seeing some kind of glass bottle at this crime scene. Hang on, let me take a sip. Iced tea.
Okay.
That should do it. That would be this, I presume.
Why, yes, that is exactly it.
What is that?
Oh, this is the bottle of perfume that father intended to gift to her highness when she arrived. Aw. He quickly rode out of town to get it at the very last moment.
Watch Ganondorf be like, "Ah, you were jealous that it wasn't a gift for you, because
Fucking,
royalty.
I would lose my mind if he said something like that.
Because you just spoiled or something."
We didn't know that the prince was coming instead of the king until only about 2 hours before the visitation. Oh, how thoughtful. He really did not need to bother himself so.
As fascinating as this all is, prosecution doesn't believe it's relevant to the case.
Objection! It's good to have a full picture of the crime scene. The defense requests the bottle be accepted into evidence.
Bah! Desperate to latch onto every little thing, are you? Whatever. You can add it to the evidence if it'll make you happy. No skin off my teeth. In that case, the court accepts this bottle into evidence. It looks tasty.
Right?
Now then, defense, begin your cross-examination. I feel like a voice actor would have like stand and use the mic like this. It's cool.
Because you're cute.
No! Ooh! Here we go! God, the presentation's so good!
Right?
Alright, accompanied by the guards.
Hold it! If these guards were with Her Highness, why were they not called in as witnesses?
We did question the guards, naturally. Apparently, they didn't get to see anything relevant.
I was the only one to enter the crime scene. After seeing what was inside, I stood guard and insisted that no one be allowed inside until the Sheikah force arrived. I have read that preserving the scene is vital.
Oh no, they made her even more adorable, dude.
How's that alright?
Because she's like cooped up in royalty, she has to read everything.
Yeah.
Experiencing it is like this like great thing for oh my god.
This poor baby.
Quite correct. I'm sure the guards were absolutely thrilled with this order.
Please proceed, witness.
I remember being surprised at how quiet everything was. There was nobody there to welcome us.
Hold it! Have you conducted these royal visitations in the past, Your Highness?
Ah, no. This is my first one.
Really?
Up until last year, my father was always the one to visit London Range. However, he decided I had to start preparing for all the royal duties that await me, and so I was to do it this time.
You will doubtlessly perform admirably as the ruler when the time comes. You are an ass kisser.
I know,
You're trying to
right?
get in good favors.
Oh, absolutely.
You're doing the same shit that you did 7 years ago in Ocarina of Time, kissing the king's ass before doing some horrid shit.
Yep.
Get the fuck out!
I know, right?
What happened when you got to the ranch house?
I just sensed that something was wrong. I opened the door to the ranch house and went inside.
Hold it! And what then?
Stop interrupting and let her get to the point! Defense, I believe it was clear about not badgering the witness.
Yep.
I need to calm down.
The room was mostly empty. There was a table with some kind of crystal ball on top of it.
Hold it! You paid attention to something like that after seeing a murder princess?
Well, I spent a rather long time in there waiting for the Sheikah Force to arrive. Plus, the bottle's quite beautiful. It just stood out. She is
breaking my
so
heart.
fucking cute. Right? Her little happy face just fucking kills me every time. She's so happy. She is literally just a baby.
Oh my god,
In front
right
of
in the face.
table.
Angry. Angry. No, what?
Angie.
We're saving that too. Angry. Pure rage.
Angie, baby.
Microscopic rage.
Ah.
I love this game, man. They
You
did
can literally
so
cannot
many-
be Angie. You're too baby.
I love how much they did with this game. Oh my god.
I know, right? But in front of the table, a terrifying scene was unveiling. The defendant hacked at the ranch owner's chest with the saw she was holding.
You were there at the exact time of the murder, Your Highness.
That is correct.
Oh shit.
That's impossible. You're lying.
The defendant will curb her outbursts. You are dressing loyalty. Oh, this is really bad. What now?
Oh, that's crazy. That last one's crazy. You know what? Save
I know,
state.
right?
Save state?
God.
Well, if you were there alone, how would we know you didn't do?
He's gonna be fucking executed, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Accusing the princess.
Pathetic. The fence truly is grasping at straws. Fool. You think a child will overpower a grown adult? One who does hard manual labor every day? Besides, why would the princess even want to take the life of a measly ranch owner? And not just any ranch owner, one that the crown had a most successful business relationship with. Idiotic, simply idiotic!
Well, maybe the crown wanted the ranch for themselves.
Has the defense lost their mind?
God.
Cease this line of questioning immediately. Perhaps a penalty will disabuse the defense from further sustained accusations.
No, it's fine,
No, perhaps the defense wants to be farewell to the head.
Oh, God.
I hear the traitors are dealt with swiftly these days.
Damn.
I extend my most sincere apologies. I don't know what came over me.
Nonetheless, I believe a penalty is still very much warranted. Damn!
Well, that was a stupid thing to say.
Is definitely something off about her statement, though. Okay, well, we'll reload to this part. There we go. I just wanted to see what would happen. Because I knew it was gonna be bullshit. I knew it was gonna be bad for us. Okay. Ask about the crime scene, because you didn't go outside.
Yeah.
I mean, she had to come in, but...
Yeah, but... I get it.
Where were the victim and the killer this time?
The ranch owner was in front of a little table that is directly across from the entrance door.
That's correct.
The defendant was right in front of him, and quickly fainted after her attack. A large pool of blood started forming where the victim was. I had a rather good view of the whole scene.
Right.
It is unfortunate that you see the whole thing in such detail. Now, please continue.
Should I ask something else?
What was outside?
Are you sure there wasn't anyone else at the ranch, Your Highness?
No. The place looked pretty empty. Although, I did later see a worker pull up a loaded wagon when a courier came asking about the milk shipments. It caused a little bit of a scene when the Shikafor started inspecting it. That worker must have been somewhere else on the ranch, I suppose.
The ranch is pretty large. Said worker was inside a building on the other side. It's quite understandable she wouldn't have seen him until later.
Dratton! This really doesn't give me a whole lot to work with.
Okay. That's enough.
Yeah. I was overcome with fear, and I screamed. I will never forget what I saw that day.
Hold it! Are you sure you got a good look, then, Your Highness? You didn't look away in panic, did you?
Objection! The princess was very brave to take control of the situation the way she did. There is no need to doubt what she saw.
Yeah, I suppose what she did was admirable.
If only we had arrived earlier. Your Highness, don't blame yourself for this. If you arrived earlier, you could have been the one that got attacked.
Oh, so you're saying that you would have... Oh, no, is he?
Oh, no.
So you would have left... I fucking...
Yep.
I hate this man!
I know, right?
Despicable!
Objection! That's not what she meant, and you know it. Princess, please go on.
Very well. I heard that Talon and his daughter were incredibly kind. I cannot believe she would commit such horrible violence.
Hold it! Trust your heart, Your Highness. You know Malin didn't do this. That's...
Link.
What nonsense!
Okay.
Her heart? What do her organs have to do with that?
Sorry, it's the way I said that caught me off guard for a second, threw myself off.
Oh, you're cute, it's okay.
Oh, of course. Evidence and testimony be damned. Just because we feel the defendant must be innocent. Oh, well. If you're sure, then I declare that... Have you gone senile, old man?
His shocked face! Jesus Christ. What the fuck was that anime?
Almost gave Cannon a fucking heart attack. Testimony would be damned just because we feel the defendant must be innocent. Well, if you're sure, then I declare the day's verdict. Have you got fucking senile? Oh my god.
Holy shit, that was funny.
It was a joke! Much like the arguments the defense has been presenting!
God. even Val's like, bruh.
God.
I cannot believe the prince would be like this.
Yeah, it really is shocking.
You don't believe her, right? Even if she's the princess, that means nothing. I didn't do it.
Trust authority or your best friend. I'll need something very concrete to disprove what the princess is saying.
Okay, thing is, Saw doesn't have any blood on it. If she would have seen the murder, she would have seen Malin cleaning the blade off. But Malin had already supposedly cleaned off the blade. That's what I'm picking off here. So we're gonna go straight to that. It's right there. Wait, no. Yeah, no, okay. Court record. Here we go. She wiped it clean, right? Bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Malin probably couldn't wipe off the blade while the princess is watching. But it's not entirely out of the question. There's something much more damning in this testimony. I shouldn't play all my cards this early.
Whoa. First time I've been told not to present evidence, okay.
Oh, okay, so not yet.
So that must be important.
Yeah, for later. Try presenting the saw itself, not the cloth, because last time you did the cloth.
True.
That one phrase.
Yeah.
It's either the saw or the cloth. But the cloth was the no-go, so I think it has to be the. Yeah, it has to be the saw.
Yeah, why would it be clean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Malin probably couldn't wipe off the blade while the princess was watching.
Oh, so
But it's not entirely. Oh. Whoa. Okay, so something crazy that we're. Okay.
It has to be that line though. Like.
No, it definitely is. That's part of it, and Lick knows it, but.
Can't be the milk. That doesn't make any sense.
No later than 8 a.m. No, Wayne. This is it. We are missing it. She arrived after 8 a.m. He was murdered no later than 8 a.m.
Oh.
Objection! Your Honor, Your Highness, I believe I found something that doesn't quite match up with the facts. How dare you question the princess? This is... Shut the fuck up, Ganondorf.
You wouldn't let the defendant speak, prosecutor.
I think I see why I so desperately wanted to prevent this cross-examination now. Look at his smile.
Little crossed arms. Look at how... You know what? That's another screenshot. I love how they're using the Zora tunic for the,
I love it too.
By the way, it's beautiful. Quick saving so we don't lose progress in case something goes wrong. AKA the ROM crashes.
Your Highness, you stated that you arrived at the ranch shortly after 8 a.m., correct?
Yes, the visit was scheduled for 8:30 exactly, but we were quite a bit early.
I see. That makes something you mentioned quite impossible. As stated by the autopsy report, the victim definitely died before 8 a.m.
Poggers.
You couldn't have seen the defendant attack, because the victim was already dead by then!
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Order! Order!
Yes! You finally caught her in a lie.
Joyous smile.
I learned it.
Your Highness, what is the meaning of this? While I wholeheartedly respect and serve the crown, I will nonetheless not tolerate lies in my court.
I have not lied. I suppose I did not see the exact moment it happened. I guess I only thought I did.
Princess, this is a matter of life and death!
I definitely saw the defendant there, though, along with the body. There was no one else who could have done it. I remember all of the other details correctly.
Here comes Ganon. He's about to complain.
The body's on the floor, the pool of blood. You have to believe me.
Bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
I'm sorry.
Shut the fuck up.
Perhaps it's best if Her Highness revises her testimony.
It's not good. There's still not enough to overturn this testimony. Yeah, there's. I have to find something else. This case will be over.
Wiping the blood.
Yep.
I mean, we did find that out already. We did have. Wait, no, she's revising it. Be something else. What I actually saw.
I'm sorry for embellishing the truth a little bit. I did not see the actual moment of the attack, but it had to have happened shortly before I went into the ranch house. Miss Malin and her father were the only ones at the scene of the crime, so she must be the culprit.
What color is the perfume bottle, by chance?
Red. Or pinkish red, but whatever. It's like basically just red.
She's only 14. She's too young to be.
Oh, she's just a baby.
Holy shit, Melon's 27 here. Okay. Talon
Damn,
is
okay.
well. Doesn't matter how old Mario is. He's already done.
Yeah.
Judge, listen. Raru's like 5 billion trillion bazillion years old.
Yep.
59.
Oh shit.
Dude, what are you doing here in the courtroom? Go back to your wife. God.
For real.
Impa's only
34.
34?
1 year older than me.
I see. You only saw the aftermath of the crime scene, not the actual crime being committed. Very well. Hopefully there are no issues in your testimony this time. Defense, it's time for your cross-examination.
Naturally, Your Honor. Dragmire still looks pretty angry.
Bet he didn't expect such a blatant contradiction to pop up. He's just like...
He's like foaming at the mouth out of Angie.
He's like... Bastard!
Alright.
If I could just find another one like that, the prince's testimony would become completely untrustworthy in the eyes of the judge.
Well, we got it.
Yep.
We already know what it is.
Yep.
God, I love that so fucking much.
She looks like a sad puppy, by the way, whenever she looks sad. She just... she literally just becomes sad puppy.
Happened shortly before I went to the ranch house.
In that case, we can't conclusively prove that the defendant did it.
Objection! Defense, did you exhaust your singular brain cell on that last contradiction you found?
I'm sorry, that was funny. He's just like, are you fucking...
What an asshole!
I know, but I was like,
There's a
that's
death
funny.
mountain's worth of evidence pointing to the defendant! Just because no one saw the actual moment of the crime doesn't mean anyone else could have done it!
I think you're making a death mountain out of a death molehill.
Shut up!
God!
I love this stupid game. God! So how do you know what happened afterward, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even need to repeat it.
Well, when I entered the ranch house, the victim still had this murder weapon embedded into his body.
Yeah, but Marlon had it in her hand, it was said. What?
Yeah. God.
Kimi?
It is obvious what that means, is it not? The killer did not even have enough time to hide the weapon.
Gannon just fucking shit himself.
I was like, alright. Yes, I might have not have seen the word murder firsthand, but I must have been very close to doing so.
Oh my. This seems like a very important detail. I think it'd be advisable for Her Highness to amend her testimony.
Certainly, Your Honor.
Interesting. Dragmire certainly doesn't look very happy about this development, does he?
He's having a fucking stroke.
Alright.
Thinking about it, I might just know why.
The murder was still stuck into the victim's body. Yeah, but it can't be stuck out of his body, because it's literally...
Hold it! I believe I found another reason to doubt the witness's words. It seems the prosecution sees what I'm getting at here. There's a bloody cloth discovered at the scene of the crime. Prosecution has argued before that it was used to wipe the saw clean. If the princess saw the saw lodged in the Talon's body, and the crime scene was left intact, then it couldn't have been wiped!
I'm loving this shit. I'm loving this.
Well, Prosecutor Dragmire, care to explain?
This is most perplexing. Your Highness, are you sure that's what you saw? Saw.
Shut up. I...
Objection! Well,
Maybe the princess decided to pull this all out in a valiant and futile attempt to save the victim. And then wipe the blade clean.
That would be almost like framing the defendant.
Of course I did no such thing.
Angry.
Angie. I made sure the crime scene stayed intact.
Ooh.
Oh shit. I guess I must have made up the memory about the saw sticking out of Mr. Talon as well. Just bruh. God.
You idiotic girl!
Damn.
Do you even realize what you've done through your bumbling?
I'm sorry. I was just so excited to stand as a witness in court just this once. Whenever I tried telling my father about anything, he always seemed so disinterested.
Oh.
Aww.
Hold on. Listen. Daddy issues is one thing, but child, little tiny baby. You need to understand this. There's a life on the line here.
Exactly. Like, just this once, I wanted to feel listened to. Aww.
Oh.
You know what? It's fine. It's just okay. Forgive her. Poor baby.
So long as it's resolved.
Yeah. Poor baby. The defendant, it is clear that she did it. I just wanted to play a larger part in her capture.
Damn. You are 14 years old. You shouldn't be doing this.
I know, right? I'm sorry for the trouble I caused you all.
He's just a kid, man.
Right? She is literally just a baby.
Your Highness, the court is no place for silly games. As it stands, I'm afraid we'll have to strike your statements from the court record completely.
Yes, I did it! The prosecution lost their key witness!
Okay, Ingo's gonna come on the stand now. Maybe. Would make sense for him to. Oh.
Yeah. No, please wait. I have more to say. I was wrong about the crime scene, but I still have not testified about what I saw afterwards.
Oh?
Bah! Why would we care about that? It's best that you leave and stop damaging my case with your idiocy!
Even if you are not interested in my words, you might have been interested in the evidence that I found. Oh shit.
What?
Every time.
Heard the word evidence. Heard the word evidence, just popped one right there.
Yep.
Ha!
Sorry.
Evidence!
Of course. While the Sheikah force investigated inside the ranch house, I looked around the rest of the ranch on my own.
Sheikah? Did you know about this?
Of course I did. You did? You did?
I'll have your head for this!
Order! Order! What is the meaning of this, detective? Why have you withheld this information from the court?
It's quite simple. The princess specifically requested to present her finding on her own.
What? And you agreed to this?
The court is not some playground where children can decide when evidence should be presented just because they have a crown. He's being rude about it, but I can't help but agree with Dragmire on this one. Also, I don't really buy this story. There's no way Impa would have allowed this.
Believe me, I wasn't thrilled with the request either. However, after seeing the evidence in question, I didn't think it would be at all important to the case. Damn. Thus, I let the princess have her fun.
This is highly, highly irregular. I'm not sure how to feel about this, prosecutor.
Naturally, I object to this nonsense.
If the detective thinks it's irrelevant, this is probably just a waste of time. All the evidence points to the defendant.
It's still clear she did it, even without a witness at the scene.
I see. Defense.
What do we do?
If we object to presenting the evidence, then Dragmire loses his key witness. Plus, whatever the princess presents could be bad for our case, too.
So we should agree with the prosecution?
Screenshot that, please. That face is like, fucking priceless. Oh, I'm screenshotting it too. Priceless. Priceless.
Right.
Well, on the other hand,
Well,
we don't really have much to go on. This could be our only lead left.
Well, don't keep us waiting. Surely, you wouldn't throw away all the progress you've made thus far.
What do I do? I really hope this is the right choice. The defense requests that the evidence be presented.
What?
While I agree with the situation's irregular, we should still examine all evidence available. It would be silly to dismiss it as irrelevant without even seeing what it is.
He's got a point. You have a point, defense. However, must warn you, in order to admit this piece of evidence in the court record, the princess's statement that she found it somewhere away from the scene has to be admitted as testimony.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm well aware. The defense wishes to give the princess just one more chance.
Of all the idiotic foolish! Order. Very well then. Your Highness, please testify once more about the new piece of evidence you found during your own investigation.
thank you. I'll not lay you down again this time, I promise.
The princess should understand the gravity of the situation at hand by now. I just hope the new evidence isn't damaging to our case.
It's a gun.
Fucking imagine.
I mean, there's no way there's a gun in Hyrule, but it'd be really funny.
What the fuck is this? What is that?
God. I wish to express my most heartfelt apologies for my mistakes in the earlier testimony. Upon entering the ranch house, I saw the defendant passed out in front of the victim, who was bleeding out. I stood guard at the entrance of the ranch house until the Sheikah force arrived. Once the Sheikah started investigating the crime scene, I decided to take a look around the ranch. While I was walking near the silo, I noticed a strange odor in the air. I had to stop to see where it was coming from. I followed the scent and found a burned-out fire nearby and a small, nearly empty bottle of oil and lamp oil.
Burned evidence, maybe?
Yeah. I, of course, took the bottle straight to the head detective.
What if it's the same bottle as the perfume bottle? Oh, no.
Ooh, maybe. And here it is. Okay, never mind. The oil bottle that I found. Is something wrong?
Oh no. This might actually be completely irrelevant.
Yes, well... Course there is, foolish girl! That has nothing to do with anything! No great finding is it some random fire on a ranch? Please, what next? Are you going to declare every rake on the premises suspicious? Prosecution will calm down.
This is bad. Your Honor! Despite the fact this evidence might not seem to add anything at the moment, the defense still asserts its right to cross-examination. Some straws have to be grasped.
Objection. Why must you insist on this charade, defense? The princess has merely recounted the same view of the crime scene as the head detective. You haven't been able to find any contradictions in her statements.
I believe there might be a way to tie the princess's new evidence into the case.
Ridiculous!
Every time it gets me.
I know, right?
Regardless of what the prosecution thinks, the defense has a right to cross-examination. Court admits the old ball into evidence. I just really hope this isn't a complete waste of time, defense. Any bit of oil oil inside.
Looks like pee.
Wait a minute. No oil. No bottles of oil.
Yeah, no oil and no milk.
Right. Okay. Both your own sake and your clients'. Alright, here we go. This is it.
Yep.
Cross-examination! Okay. I'm going with it.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, what else we got to, like, you know?
I'll make just this once. Oh no.
Oh no.
We're gonna pretend that happened because I was being overconfident? Okay.
There's no need to press the witness on her apology! You've already wasted the chance to throw out her testimony!
Yes, defense. Please get to the point. Alright.
Was there anything else in the room?
Only the beautiful little crystal bottle that I mentioned before. The house was rather barren. Most of our things are on the top floor, since the downstairs rooms is mostly used for ranch business these days.
And the occasional
And the occasional game.
of catching chickens. You remember?
Yep. Ah, of course. Dad's famous cuckoo game.
The good old days! Is the defense done reminiscing? There will be plenty of time to do that when the defendant's behind bars! I was just trying to distract myself from the fact that there's nothing to latch onto here. God! Hold it! Did anything happen during that time?
No, not that I can recall. The guards did occasionally protest and ask me to let them take over, but I held my stance.
While commendable in theory, staying in the same room as a dangerous killer isn't very wise. What if she woke up and lashed out at you? Sweet, highly up above.
That thought did not occur to me.
Okay, honestly, that is kind of a silly little move.
Yeah, that is.
No, of course not. Foolish girl.
But the guards did stand close by. I would have been safe.
Wonderful to see how much faith our princess has in our royal guard.
Yes, of course I do. In any case, blah, blah.
You didn't just go home?
The royal visitation was supposed to last a lot longer. Father was not expecting us back at the castle until much later. I came to the ranch to examine the horses. So I suppose I could at least do that in the meantime.
How long did it take for the Sheikah to arrive at the crime scene?
It does not take very long to make the trip from Hyrule Castletown to London Ranch. I cannot imagine it was more than 20 minutes.
That is pretty fast. Although I imagine the fact the princess was involved helped speed it up. Slowpokes! I would be there in half the time, running backwards even. Don't bring up speed running strats. Don't bring up speed running strats, you motherfucker. I suppose it is no surprise though. Hylian horses are naturally inferior to our fine Gerudo steeds. I mean, having to run around the desert all the time? Fair,
yeah.
Considering the conditions?
The Gerudo buy horses from us. Don't bother.
Don't bother, he's just trying to rile you up.
Da, 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 da.
I love it.
I love it too.
What was the smell like?
Oh, was awful. A really terrible stench.
Surely you don't mean to say that you felt a smell of horse manure suspicious.
Angie.
Do not be ridiculous. I was like, alright. The smell was not coming from the horses.
Hold it! A fire, huh?
Now let me remind you, Defense. There's many number of reasons why a fire could have been there. You could still feel the cold wrath of death early in the morn.
Princess! How long would you estimate the fire had been out before you found it?
Alright, there's still smoke rising out of the ashes, so it must have been put out recently.
So around the time of the crime.
Objection! So someone prepared the breakfast there! I repeat, the fire is irrelevant.
How would you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe the breakfast was people!
I think he realized the same thing I did!
Well,
Well, who was it? Who could have lit that fire anyway?
Would have to have been the ranch worker who was putting the milk shipment together at the time. He wouldn't have had the time to do it.
yeah.
It was almost certainly him. If you really want to ask about his little barbecue, you might just get your wish soon.
Doesn't sound like it was very appetizing. But without anything concrete to pin him, just have to brush it off.
I, of course, took the bottle straight. Yeah, we read that.
Oh, shit. Well, don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay.
Right, and she allowed you to present it?
Well, I was the one to find it, and since I was going to the trial anyways.
Utter ridiculousness! Yes. Please make this the last time you do something like this, Your Highness. Proper procedures exist for a reason.
Yes, yes, I understand. She looks like a sad puppy whenever she's...
Right?
God.
Defense, I believe that is enough. Doesn't seem like you're getting any closer to finding a connection between fire and crime at all.
I suppose not, Your Honor.
Naturally. I said this is a waste of time from the beginning.
In that case, this cross-examination is over.
Thank you for your time, Your Highness. Assume you have no more revelations to share with us?
No, I don't. I really thought the fire would be important.
Leave my sight! You're being a fucking dickhead. Too much.
Alright, enough!
What?
Your Highness, if you'd allow me to escort you back to Hyrule Castle. Very well.
So I'm guessing Ingo's coming up to the stand next. Now that
guess,
the princess's little game is over, we should move this along. Prosecution's stance is still the same, of course. We maintain that the evidence on its own is enough to convict the defendant. I do believe I'm nearly ready to hand down my verdict.
Objection! But, Your Honor, there's nothing that definitely shows that Malin committed the crime. This is all circumstantial, and there's no way she could kill her own father.
That is an excellent point, defense. Prosecution has yet to elaborate on the defendant's motive. That is true. Very true. Fratricide is not something a person commits lightly. Duh! I did briefly touch on the subject during my opening statement. But naturally, the prosecution's fully prepared to elaborate on the matter. I would like to call in my third witness. Oh, here we go.
That has to be that ranch worker.
Before calling him in, though, the prosecution requests a brief recess to prepare... Excuse me. Ah! Excuse me.
You okay?
Yep. I thought you said you were already prepared. Maybe he wants to double check that his new witness won't pull anything weird like the princess did.
Very well. I do believe a break would benefit us all. The court will reconvene after a 15-minute recess. Court is adjourned. Damn. This is a full-blown case.
Yeah?
Oh boy.
It's not going all that well, is it?
No, I think that went about as well as it could have, actually, given the circumstances. We exposed the words of the princess's testimony is untrue.
I can't believe she just makes stuff up like that!
Angry.
Alright.
Yeah, that was surprising. Still, the issue is we didn't manage to shake the core of the argument. If only there was anyone else in that house.
Oh.
Who's... Now, there's no need to look so glum. Also, alright.
She looks adorable, okay?
Right?
Detective, aren't you supposed to be escorting the princess back?
Oh boy. Babe.
The carriage is being prepared. I thought I'd drop by in the meantime. You've really managed to make Dragmire furious, you know?
Hold on, I gotta go get a drink.
You've really managed to make... Okay.
I have.
If you listen carefully, you just might be able to hear him ranting over in the prosecutor's lobby. What was that? Yeah! Like, oh, okay. Just
He's a little pissed.
He's just He's really giving his upcoming witness a grilling.
Makes it even better that if you remember, that's the sound he makes when he attacks you.
Yeah, I know. Expect him to try to shut you down as fast as he can. God.
Well, that would be worrying if I had anything he could shut down in first place, I guess.
What?
Don't worry about it, it's on.
Yeah? Really?
Oh, wait, hold on. I accidentally skipped over what you said.
What do you mean? Oh, but you do.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on now. I'm talking about the princess's grand discovery, of course.
Fire? That's... I wasn't able to do anything with that. You really think it's relevant?
Don't get me wrong. At present, I am convinced that the girl did it. We investigated and came to this conclusion for a reason. But I am willing to explore every possibility.
Thank you, Impa.
Alright. That fire is definitely a bit strange, and I dare say it may be your only way out of this. It may be so bold. I think you should press the next witness on that topic hard. As the only other person working on the ranch at that time, he is the only one who could have lit that fire. If he is hiding something, I think the court deserves to know.
Thing is, the next testimony is about the motive. It's gonna be difficult to bring up the fire again without Dragmire objecting.
You'll have to make it work.
As much as I don't like it, she's right. There really isn't a whole lot else to go on here. Well, thank you.
Don't mention it. One last thing. You, ranch girl. Me?
Oh.
Try not to hold the testimony against the princess. Believe me, I am sure she was acting with the best of intentions in mind. You know the road to the Dark Realm is paved with those, right?
Damn.
Right.
That one's deep. That was deep-ass line to use.
Right?
Jesus.
Right? Perhaps.
Road to Darkness paved with good intentions? Damn, it's been a while since I heard that one.
Right? It was definitely a serious lapse of judgment. Of one that she will live to regret.
I made a severe lapse in judgment. Sorry, I had to make the Logan Paul joke. It had to happen.
You are cute.
No, you.
Part of this comes from the fact that she's rather sheltered and inexperienced.
Yeah.
After the sudden death of her older sister last year, she was thrust into the role of an heir so suddenly.
Whoa. Whoa!
Zelda has a sister? Wait, what?
In this verse, I guess she does.
I guess?
We're about to learn!
That's right.
The
mysterious
first...
death of-
Hold on, wait.
That's right. The mysterious death of the firstborn Princess Zelda. Hyrule still grieves after events of that day. And yet no one knows what exactly happened. In the void of information, conspiracy theories run amok. People blaming the royal guard, Sheikah, even the king himself.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
wouldn't it be fucked if that's the one that we helped 7 years ago?
Fucking imagine.
Wait! Oh, do you know how fucked that is if you think about it? This
Oh god.
Nah, court record, now. Court record, now. Profiles. Holy fucking shit. That might actually be the case. That might be the first Ocarina of Zelda. No fucking way.
Holy shit.
Cause think about it. Link's the same age as Malon. 7 years in the future. They look about the same. Right? In the
Yeah.
game. Which is when Link travels 7 years ahead. But Princess Zelda's fully grown. Looking by the time we're 7 years ahead. Oh my god. This isn't the Zelda
Holy
we know.
shit.
Pain.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Pain if that's the case. Owie.
Also, I know, right? Princess will soon have a whole kingdom's whatever.
Oops, sorry.
Nah. For a kingdom with a history as turbulent as ours, it's a lot to handle.
Princess's conduct today probably won't help the distrust about some people have the crown right now, though.
She's wise beyond her years. She will learn, and she will be better. I simply ask that you don't think of her as an enemy, whatever comes of this trial. She does not need more than she already has.
Wow, she's so intense. I never expected to see Impa get so emotional. I guess all this is why she decided to take the blame for the princess's impromptu investigation. Detective Impa.
Holy shit. What is it, soldier? I am quite busy at the moment, so please be quick.
The investigation team back at the ranch just sent word of a new development. Something about a milk shipment being returned to the ranch because of a wrong recipient address. They're asking you to come over to see it. Oh boy.
Oh, those idiots!
She's pissed.
I don't have time for this! Send someone else. I have to escort the princess to the castle.
Roger. Slides away.
That did remind me, though. I took this bottle of milk from a couple guards who were slacking on the job earlier. Here, ranch girl. Perhaps it'll calm your nerves somewhat. Not to worry, it's still unopened. Oh?
That's nice of her.
Nice.
Too bad for those guards, though.
Someone's distracted.
Nuh-uh. Now then, I believe the princess's carriage should be prepared for now.
Oh, it hasn't been added yet.
If you'll excuse me.
Did she just pose up and slide out? I love that.
Yes, I think so.
This isn't milk. It's hand moisturizer.
Fucking imagine! It's hand sanitizer. I think I'm so nervous right now that milk has just lost its flavor.
Lots of flavor. That shit's delicious. You sure it's just nerves?
Let me try some.
Shnish shnish.
Huh. You're right. I assume this would have come from one of yesterday's shipments?
Probably.
Oh boy.
With the investigation at the ranch, there wouldn't be any today, so... Maybe it just isn't fresh?
Oh, I don't think so. It doesn't taste if it's gone bad. I'm sorry, it didn't taste if it's gone bad. Also, the guard said it was one of yesterday's shipments misaddressed, wasn't he? This is all handled by Ingo, wasn't it? Yeah, I think there's something odd going on.
I'd better make some notes about this in the court record. There we go. Defense, the court is about to reconvene. Escort your client back to the courtroom at once. So it comes down to this. The conclusion's approaching. Time to turn this situation around. Let's do this.
Yep.
Kimi's on like 500 ping. Confirmed.
Shut the fuck up. I'm still sick, okay? Leave me alone.
No, it's cute. Don't worry about it. It's cute to make funny. Court is back in session for the trial of Malin of Long Lawn Ranch. Trust that the prosecution's final witness is ready. Naturally, I've personally seen that there will be no foolishness this time around. Hopefully his ears are intact. As we discussed before the recess, having established the opportunity and the means for the defendant to have committed the murder, only one matter remains. Matter of motive. For, naturally, such heinous crime couldn't be the result of mere happenstance. The prosecution believes the defendant had a deep desire that pushed her to patricide. Our next witness could shed light on the matter. Fascinating. Very well. Please proceed. Alright, here we go. Prosecution calls the ranch worker, Ingo, to the stand. Alright, hon.
Yep. Oh boy. Ha! It's funny to see Mr. Ingo in such fancy clothes.
It really is.
It really is.
Oh?
Yeah, he almost always just wears his work dungarees?
Dungarees?
I have no idea. Literally no idea. It's almost like looking at a completely different person.
Nice, nice.
I love it.
Well, I guess you want to dress up for court. He wouldn't want to get a nice outfit dirty by working in it.
Quiet, defense. Witness, state your name and occupation.
Your Honor, great honorable prosecutor. My name is Ingo. I mind Lon Lon Ranch.
Mind? What does that entail exactly?
I'm mostly there to work on the structures and equipment.
Oh, this is gonna kill my voice, but it's worth it.
The owner and his daughter are the ones who tend to the animals and take care of the orders.
How long have you been working at the ranch?
It'll be several years at this point. Have been witnesses. Wait, there have been others who came and went, but I, Ingo, have preserved throughout all the hardships.
Sounds like you just want your medal for it.
Well, he does get a bit pompous at times, but Mr. Ingo really is a great help. He built the ranch solo, single-handedly.
Whoa, that's some dedication. Very well. Given that you're clearly an important employee, you're privy to some inside information, is that correct?
Yes, the ranch owner shared all the big plans with me. He trusted me implicitly. He used to say that we're all like a big family.
That sounds lovely.
That sounds like a red flag.
Oh my god, I am so sorry.
What?
Ignore that. Jesus.
What?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What was that? What?
Stomach pain and an unwelcome visit. Let's try that again.
What? What was that?
Don't worry about it.
What? Mickey, what was that? What the flying fuck? Why did you just randomly explode? What was that?
That sounds like a red flag that you're going to be getting loads of unpaid overtime.
There's nothing to worry about it. Evidently, not every member of your so-called family felt the same way, though, did they?
Look at my smirk in pointing at the table.
Yes,
God.
pointing at the table with such pointage.
It hurts to do this, but I have no choice.
Hear my story, honorable court of law. Here we go.
Yep.
This is a surprisingly long game.
Yeah, alright, what the
Romhack,
fuck?
fantastic. Just a couple of days ago, the owner, Talon, partially signed the ranch over to his daughter, Malin.
Talon became a life tenant, with Malin meant to inherit all the assets after his death. Assets. As long as Talon lived, Malin could not sell the ranch. It's simple, isn't it? A girl killed Talon to get full ownership and leave the dingy ranch life behind. It's appalling how ungrateful she is after all Talon did for her.
That's a crazy fucking statement to make.
Yeah, right.
And there you have it. Testimony from a man who's just lost everything. It's truly tragic to witness yet another family torn apart by greed. You are a manipulative bitch. We have the evidence. We have the defendant caught red-handed at the scene of the crime. And now we have a motive.
Objection! How do we know that he's telling the truth?
I have, of course, verified the witness's testimony. I have a magic 8-ball that says, maybe, sometimes, if I ask it a question. And yes, if I really need a question answered. It tells me no sometimes. As per the law, all inheritance documents will be filed at the castle town notary office to be considered valid. I saw fit to prepare this for a trial. A piece of toilet paper. The prosecution would like to submit Lonran's inheritance document to evidence. It looks like a piece of toilet paper. Okay, shut up.
It does. I used to swipe my ass earlier. Here you go. Here's your evidence.
What I've just pulled out is not relevant to the case. I shit in it earlier, so please forgive me.
God! Mr. Hinko, why would you? It's fucking disgusting.
You said pass judgment now, Judge!
God.
The defense has nothing.
Objection! I would like to cross-examine the witness. There are a few more details that I feel are relevant.
But of course, ask whatever you'd like.
I, the hard-working Ingo, can handle it.
Just from that family photo alone. He looks like he's scheming.
He does, yeah.
Very well, defense. Please begin. Here we go. I think this is the last page. This is the last bit. We're in the home stretch. Matter of the motive. A couple of days ago, the owner... Okay, well...
How long ago was this exactly?
3-4 days. I'm not sure of the exact date.
Had it been planned for a long time?
Talon was getting on in years. Better to take care of the matter sooner than later, huh?
Malin?
Malin? He's telling the truth. Father scheduled a visit to the notary office about a week ago.
What do you mean by partly, witness?
Yeah.
So Malin didn't become the ranch owner yet?
What? Of course not. Haven't you heard all the stories making rounds recently? So many ungrateful brats throwing their own folks in retirement homes the moment ownership signed to them. Talon was no fool. I myself convinced him that it was a safer option. If the girl was up to some chicanery, he could always regret his decision.
That's horrible. I would never do that.
Man, Ganondorf and him are just being bitches.
That's alright.
As much as I'd like to believe that, you did much worse by killing him. Children these days, you feed them, you raise them, and they pull a stunt like this as soon as you give them an inch over yourself.
I must concur, the younger generation is horrible.
Why did he look at me when saying that?
Damn.
That's just fucking rude.
Anyway, what that meant was...
Why would Malin want to sell the ranch right now?
Why wouldn't she want to? Why would a pretty little girl like her want to work on some dingy ranch? She'd have it much better if she sold the old place and used the money to build a castle town.
That's not true. I love working with the animals. I wouldn't leave them for anything.
Wah! Wah! She's often slacking on the job, while I, the hard-working Ingo, have to cover for her. I guess the Deku nut doesn't fall from the tree, as they say. That Talon loved to sleep on the job, too.
Oh, I do recall quite a funny story about Lon owner locking the side entrance to Hyrule Castle for an entire day once. Poor Link.
I know, right?
The guards couldn't wake him up. Took a particularly vocal Kuko, apparently. Oh, jeez. Okay, so this is the Ocarina of Time Link after... Okay, that's fun.
Yeah.
So things took a different path. Instead of getting one in the rule, he just came lower. Okay, cool. This is an interesting timeline this game has.
Well, there you go. And the real reason why the branch has such renown. Me, the hard-working Ingo.
Link, that's not true at all.
I know. But how do I stop this? Do you really think that Malon would go this far? I don't want to think it, but clearly the events speak for themselves, don't you say? Why wouldn't she just wait a few more years then? Talon was getting older. Perhaps she knew more, then more work would be piling onto her. But really, how am I supposed to know? Ask her!
Ugh, it's alright. Well, if Malon didn't want to work, wouldn't she have done this earlier? As Talon's only child, she'd still inherit the ranch!
That's where you're wrong. For a long while, Talon planned to split the ranch between the girl and the crown. He was a patriotic man. He knew how much those horses meant to the royal guard. I wish he hadn't changed his mind now. Is this true?
Yes. Father's previous inheritance document did work that way.
How admirable! I guess familial bonds went over his drive to help the kingdom. Truly a shame.
Yes, naturally, the girl wanted the whole thing, so she bided her time.
I think this sufficiently explains the timing. Let's continue, shall we?
Objection! Wait just a moment! There's one more problem with the timing I'd like the witness to explain. Why would Malon have planned the murder for the day of the royal visitation specifically? More people around means more witnesses. Think she would have chosen any other day? Oh, did I forget to mention this? I've had Talon arguing with her that very morning. He was telling her he changed his mind again. He was planning to tell the king that he'd be signing the ranch over to the crown. After the visitation was over, he'd head to Castletown to change the inheritance back to its original split. What?
Shit.
Despite the victim's wishy-washiness, it would appear he did make the right choice in the end. Because of that choice, if the defendant wanted to get the ranch, she had no time to waste that day. Is this true too?
Absolutely not. Father wasn't planning to do that, and there was no argument either.
What do you want to do about this argument, then?
Testimony, or I don't know.
Don't bring attention to it, because if there was no argument, then like...
Oh,
I don't want to
yeah.
give into those twisted version of events any more spotlight than necessary. Alright, the defense would like to move on and discuss something else. Oh, the way she was arguing with him really made me mad. Well, isn't that weird to say when he's literally giving her the ranch?
Yeah, so like, what? Oh, never mind.
I think, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, we got, it was a glitch.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you did have a point though, cause like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
God. If she's unable.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Nope.
Don't worry about it. You know what? Add it to the testimony.
Yeah.
There was an argument about the hairman. It sounds like an important fact to me. That's Crisp add your testimony.
Very well. Witness, please do so.
I'd be happy to, Your Honor.
Okay, what did they argue about? We should have actually added it.
But
Yeah,
what time did this happen? first thing in the morning. I was heading out to the silo to start today's work. I just walked out the front door of the ranch house when I heard some yelling erupt behind me.
Do you remember any specifics about what was said?
Oh yeah, it surprised me enough that I stopped to listen for a minute. It was all like, "Hey, real oh, I'm real sorry, Marilyn.
Don't worry about it. But the most important thing is to make sure the king will always have a steady supply of quality horses."
I don't care. What about me, father?
Marilyn, this isn't about you. It's about the good of the entire kingdom.
What am I supposed to do? I can't live up in life and start the double ranch ever.
Oh, I thought you loved the ranch. All the animals here, and Ingo's always around to help with the chores too. He's pretty great, isn't he?
Yeah, Ingo's awesome, but I'm so happy for this. This isn't over.
God! same.
Link? I couldn't agree more. What a stirring reenactment. I'll keep my thoughts on the witness acting skills to myself. That makes what I did even better, honestly.
Yeah.
There's no way this actually happened, though. Malin would never want to sell the ranch.
Well, of course she'd say that now, you buffoon! Remember, she's under suspicion for murder. Can't trust a thing she says.
Well, I trust her. But the judge probably doesn't right now, and that's unfortunately what matters. Do I have anything in the court record that would refute the story?
You asked me, this whole inheritance issue could have been avoided if the crown wasn't so soft. In the Gerudo Desert, there will be no question that the fortress may seize whatever it desires.
That's just messed up.
No matter. Continue to testimony beforehand. Share with us the true nature of the defendant.
It's appalling how ungrateful she is.
This is difficult.
God. I know, right?
This is a really good case.
Now you hold it! That man get everything for her! She's got so many expensive presents over the years. Just look at that golden necklace she's wearing,
The Bowser pin?
That man spoiled her rotten. In fact, I think I saw another present he was wearing to give her on the very day he was killed.
Another gift?
Why yes, a little bottle of perfume, I believe. It's horrible. Talon was such a kind man. What happened to him is despicable.
Was that last statement important? Add it. Because she said it was for the queen, the princess.
Your Honor, the defense wishes to add this. Your Honor, the defense wishes to add a statement about the perfume to testimony.
Objection. Blah! What are you doing? Trying to implicate the defendant even harder?
Yeah, I think it's important detail.
The perfume is irrelevant! But I suppose the prosecution has no objections to strengthening our case. Very well, witness. Please add what you just said to your testimony. The thing is, I was supposed to be given to the princess.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Witness!
What is it?
Just to confirm, you say that this bottle of perfume was bought for Malin by her father, correct?
What else would it be for? I assure you, Talon wasn't the type to indulge in perfumes. Far from it.
Well, you're wrong, witness.
Oh, is that so? Was the rancheria truly a perfume connoisseur?
No, Your Honor.
This bottle of perfume was bought for the princess! So what, defense? Sure, it's technically a contradiction, but what is the purpose of this bottle change? Yes, defense, I admit I'm confused as well. Please explain why this point is important.
Early in the trial, Malin mentioned that Talon brought this perfume in preparation last minute. Isn't that right, Malin?
It sure is. We had a gift for the king prepared one day and news arrived that it would actually be the princess making this visualization.
This one?
Shut up.
You're cute.
Father quickly rode out into the town to get a new gift.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Ooh.
This info puts one thing into question. Somebody's movements. Someone's moves around the ranch are putting a serious down.
Someone's? Well, don't keep us waiting then, Defense. Who is this person? Naturally, the person whose movements become suspect is... I just want to see what'll happen if we accuse Cannon.
Save it here. I want to see.
This person! What are you talking about? Sure, Ingo saw the elephant tower give the princess of the ranch house. How does that change anything about where this person may... Oh, wait, no. I wanted to see a funny line. Okay. It would make it suspicious. Well... The owner of the ranch, Talon. Victim? How so, Defense? If the victim went out to buy a perfume bottle, he should have... Nope. Stupid.
Nope.
Wouldn't it make melons? Wait.
Of course. Look how Val is just like bread.
Oh, you told me that the perfume was found at the scene. It was a last-minute gift. But how could you have known that unless you went there? Jeez.
I saw Father at the house just before I went to do that last check around the ranch. That's what he told me.
Oh, that makes sense. Come on.
God, come on, Link. You're supposed to be on my side here. Wake up, will you?
Masterful job accusing your own client, Defense. Am I even here anymore? Sorry, that was like really funny. Okay.
That was funny.
It's actually the judge. I just want to see all the results.
Oh no!
This person. Oh, okay. We can't do that, Sag.
Damn. That would've been fucking funny.
Listen, we all know it was Ingo. I just wanted to see the funny little results.
Yeah.
The witness himself. If you recall, the bottle of perfume which had just been purchased was found at the crime scene. A crime scene the witness supposedly never went to. Because remember, he didn't go inside. He heard what happened.
Yeah.
Never saw.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have known about the bottle. You may think I jest, but that's as noises he makes. Order.
God!
The defense raises a very valid point. You simpleton! What's the meaning of this? It's pretty simple if you ask me. He wasn't at the scene. Bitch! Well, witness, did you go to the scene of the crime at any point?
No, of course I didn't. I was working at the silo all day. I remember. I saw the gift the day before the crime. The girl was lying.
Nope.
10 must have got the gift the day before.
You're the one who's lying. Father didn't leave the ranch at all that day.
One word's against another. Defense. You have any way to prove that a version of defense is true? You smell the perfume. Ah, yes, I smell that it was exactly done yesterday.
Right?
Ask at the store. Why don't we send a soldier to ask the store when the bottle was bought? Ah, you know how many people visit that store. It's inconceivable the owner would remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
The receipt.
When you buy something, you usually get a receipt. And that receipt always shows the date of purchase. It might still be at the ranch house. I say we send someone out to look for it.
Father never throws receipts away. We have a drawer full of them. The perfume one should be just right on top.
Smart man. Runs a business after all.
Yep.
I believe this idea has some merit. Soldiers, rush out to the ranch house immediately and search for that receipt. Your Honor! Yes? What is it, soldier? We've just received the receipt from the team stationed at the crime scene. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Very well. Thank you. I shall now read it out. There's a lot of lighting on this. From Tingle's mysterious smell. Not Tingle.
Oh my god, of course Dingle.
Yes, I think I've seen that store. It's that eccentric looking place in the back alley. You couldn't miss the blinding neon colors if you tried. It's an utter eyesore. All of this nobody running a monopoly on Hylian perfume is preposterous. Perhaps, But back to the matter at hand.
Never the dunderhead, boy, would anyone ever shop at a store where the owner calls every other customer a fairy?
Prosecutor.
And the balloons! Oh, the balloons! That fool put one right in front of my face!
He's crashing out right now over balloons.
Yep.
Prosecutor Dragmar, enough! Continuing on, purchased item, 1 bottle of rosy rupee land. Oh my! This is quite the price. I would have to...
Your Honor, please! Date of purchase!
Ah, yes, right, date of purchase. Here it is. Well, it's March 16th, the day of the murder. Ooh!
Ooh! It's not the day before, bitch!
Yep. Stupid.
Order! Order!
Yes, we got him. I was alright.
I think we're finally getting somewhere. It still doesn't mean anything. Perhaps the witness briefly went back to the ranch house or something and saw the bottle then.
Yes, that's it. I was getting thirsty,
God.
so I went back to get a drink. Must have seen the bottle then.
Oh, come on! You think we're gonna believe that?
Do you have any proof he didn't?
Well, I
believe this calls for further testimony. As the witness now claims to witness the crime scene shortly before the murder, we should learn the exact movements of that day.
My movements? Well, alright. Not a whole lot to say, though.
It's unfortunate that he managed to weasel out of that. But this next testimony will be full of lies. This is my chance.
Damn right, Link. Link in a suit. I love it.
alright.
Damn, this is a good game. Just gearing us up for the rest of our playthrough, too, of just regular Phoenix, which is really funny.
Yep.
So as already stated, I'd volunteered to work in the silo. One point, I briefly went back to the ranch house to get myself a glass of water. Went back to the silo right after that. Stayed there until the courier came. Haven't been back to the ranch house at all since then. At some point, the detective came and told me what happened. And wow, that detective was one fine woman.
I mean, it is Impa.
Yeah, fair. Valid.
See, I haven't done anything to warrant suspicion. Eat my shoes, you brat!
Wow, rude.
Right.
I'll pass. Has to be something wrong in there. Can't put a flawless story together that quickly.
This is great. Wait a minute. But the courier. Wait a minute. I want to sing it's milk shipments.
Yeah. Nope.
Damn.
Playing ranch workers are stupid. Damn.
Damn.
That was funny though.
Wow!
God.
Oh sure, just gang up on me. I love it. God.
That was funny though.
This is not gonna do anything, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Damn. Alright, let's actually take a listen. Are you sure?
Thrusting beam!
You never went back in.
Wait, you never went back in? Even after the crime was discovered?
Bah! They wouldn't let me in! Preserving the crime scene so much I couldn't even get any of my things. After I was questioned, no one gave me half a glance, so I had to sleep in the stables that night.
Is what he just said important? It is important. Your Honor, I'd like the witness to add this statement to his testimony.
What are you trying to pull now?
Very well. Witness, please amend your statement. Well, if he slept in the stables, wouldn't he have breakfast outside? If Ganondorf's saying that? If it's breakfast, he would have had to light a fire, right?
Yep.
Just to be safe.
Yeah, just in case.
No.
Damn it.
No. Link, don't.
God.
Press him on it. Wouldn't you have stayed at an inn?
Ah! What am I made of, money? Think, boy! I'm just a simple ranch worker, you know. You lawyers, always flaunting your wealth.
Right, sorry. Not actually sorry. I doubt one night would bankrupt this guy. Just look what he's wearing.
This is hard, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, this is really... This is good.
Right?
That or we're just stupid, which... Probably both.
Honestly, yeah.
We're dumb as shit.
Everyone in the comment section is probably like, yelling at us like, bro, it's this thing, you stupid ass.
Yeah.
Which, fair.
Couldn't get any of his belongings. Couldn't get any of his belongings. Spend the night at the stable.
Right?
I guess we'll just have to hear the rest of them out.
Yeah.
Could you elaborate? She's a hard-working woman who gets to the point and takes what she wants. Not to mention her impeccable fashion sense. What's not to love?
It's not the part I wanted him to elaborate on.
Wow, he seems totally smitten with her. Aw.
I love her reactions. Sure
Right.
does. I wonder how Impa feels about it. Impa's just in the corner, like...
Right?
Perhaps when this child's over, I could.
Shh, no.
But no, I'd have to wait. Thought you could distract me, did you? I'm a genius ranch worker. Ingo, see through your schemes.
He's sticking to that story, huh?
Yeah, it's a desperate fix that holds up surprisingly well.
Can't hardly believe this is the same Mr. Ingo that I know. He's usually so nice.
Sounded pressed for more details. He's sure to slip up somewhere. It has to be a piece of evidence or a profile wanting to disprove what he's saying.
Oh yeah, that's
Well,
right.
We can
profile,
cross-examine
maybe.
profiles. Okay. Let's see. Oh my god, wait, he's dressed up nicely for court.
Oh, shit, wait. Yeah.
Witness, there's something seriously wrong with your testimony.
What are you talking about?
You say you couldn't get any of your belongings. They were all at the ranch house, correct? How did he get the fancy clothes? Damn, this is a well-constructed case. What the fuck?
You tell him.
A ranch house you were not allowed to go in?
That's right?
Well, that would imply that you should still be wearing your work clothes. Pardon me if I'm wrong, but those don't like work clothes. Bleh. Defense has a point. Witness appears pretty well dressed for court. I can't imagine he'd want to sell you those clothes during work. Oh, I bought it on the way.
Well, what do you have to say to that? Oh, of course. I can explain. It's simple. He's a brand new...
I fucking called it, son of a bitch.
On my way to the courthouse, I went shopping for a nice new outfit. After all, I couldn't very well show up to court dressed like a bum.
Yes, defense. Certain people have a modicum of respect for the court. Showed up and dressed appropriately.
What's that supposed to mean? This is my Phinosaurus suit. Yeah, it's a Saurus suit. Yeah. So you claim you bought these clothes after the crime, is that correct?
Should have a receipt for it.
This morning, in fact. Why do I need to repeat myself?
No.
Bullshitting motherfucker.
You buying those clothes today is simply impossible. What?
Oh, how can you claim so? Defense, as you know, evidence is everything in court. Including the lack thereof. Either you prove that the witness couldn't buy bought these clothes today, or get out. Hold on. I'm stupid. Hold on. Wait a minute.
It's okay.
The shipment, it couldn't be the return. Because it was misaddressed. Hold on. Holy shit.
It's okay, we're both stupid. 'Cause I have... Check the profiles, maybe? I don't know. I don't think it is, but like... You never know.
Himself?
I just want to see what happened to him.
God. Don't accept that explanation. It has to do with the orders.
Yeah, it has to.
Like, no fucking around. It's gotta be, like, the orders.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Milk shipments. Oh, fuck. We would have lost this ages ago.
Oh, that's fucking
Wow. Wow, this
Thank God.
This is a good case.
Right?
Proof the witness couldn't have bought these clothes today. Or get out. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh!
Wait a minute.
He's wearing it in the...
This motherfucker already owns these clothes.
Yeah, he's already wearing it in the picture.
I would like to turn the court's attention to this.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry. Her surprised face is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. This is one lovely pictograph. It reminds me of my idyllic days that I spent with my grandson. Hold! Shut the fuck! What about this pictograph, defense? Well, just look at what Ingo's wearing. These photos from Melon's childhood, but Ingo is very clearly wearing the same outfit he has on right now. He couldn't have bought it today!
Order! I will have order! Why, the defense is absolutely correct.
Hope the witness has a good explanation for this.
There! I think we finally got him. There's no way he could weasel out this time.
Actually, that was an old pair. I had a new pair. I bought a new pair.
Oh my god.
Oh, unless someone weasels it out for him. Isn't it obvious? Naturally, the witness knew he would need to wear his nice clothes for the royal visitation that was scheduled for that day. He bought them to the asylum in advance so he could quickly change just before the visitation's arrival. Yeah.
Oh? Oh. Oh.
Ganondorf, you bitch!
Yes, of course. I need to be presentable after all. Can't look like a bum in front of the most important people of the kingdom.
Bruh.
Wait a minute! This is insane! What kind of kangaroo court is this? The prosecution keeps making excuses up on the spot!
Ingo's clearly lying about buying. Hold on.
Nuh-uh.
He's definitely trying to hide something. Your Honor, surely you won't accept this blatant perjury.
Perjury, whatever.
Plagiary? You're cute.
Accept it, Judge. There could be no other explanation.
Prosecution's explanation does seem plausible.
What?
You said sexplanation
No.
instead of explanation, like Kimi.
However, the fact is the witness didn't simply say it himself. Instead made up a lie about buying the clothes. He's indeed very suspicious. Oh!
Damn.
Defense. Prosecution has posted there is no possible explanation for this contradiction. What is your opinion on the matter? Can the defense think of an alternative version of events?
This is big.
I really need to think this through.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is crazy.
Ingo's
Right?
acting really suspicious right now. He's desperately trying to patch up holes in his testimony to conceal his real movements.
Holy shit, we got the Triforce going on here.
Holy
Why
shit.
would he be doing that?
Ingo's the murderer. Pretty sure that was Din? No, Din's fire. Naru, yeah, whatever. Shit, wow, I'm gonna get roasted for that.
It's not Melon.
Ingo's
Fake
the only
fan.
person that could have done this. Let's assume he did, if I want to think Melon's innocent. With that in mind, why would Ingo go out of his work clothes? There's Din.
What happened to make it necessary?
They were eaten by Cal. He got blood on him.
God.
When Ingo killed Talon, his toast must have got blood on them. He had to change it to something else, hide his involvement. But then, wouldn't the Sheikah Force have found the clothes in the house?
Lineru? Yeah.
They were thrown in a fire.
This is time for the biggest oh shit moment. Do it.
Yep.
Din, Lineru, and Neru.
Do it. Triforce effect!
This
Yep.
is so fucking cool. I can't, man.
This is so cool.
That's it. That explains everything.
This is it. This is it.
Yes.
This is it.
I believe I can offer an alternative explanation.
Nonsense. Judge, the defense has spent far too long sitting in silence just now. They clearly have nothing. I call for a quick ruling.
Objection. And not only can I explain it, but in fact, the defense formally accuses a witness of murder.
No!
Oh, this is gonna get saucy.
Shit.
It's simple.
Yep.
Reaching out to swap his outfit, and wife's been lying about the circumstances ever since. Because it got stained with the victim's blood.
Preposterous!
If there were any discarded bloody clothes nearby, the Sheikah Force would have found them. You've been trying to help someone else for murder right now. Why, you're absolutely correct, prosecutor. Oh!
Shit.
Naturally, Ingo couldn't have left his bloody clothes lying around. And so, he used this to dispose of them. Your Honor, cast your mind to the princess's last testimony. The princess's... mysterious fire.
Oh shit.
Sure, you just yourself made sure we all knew who testimony was. And yet, with this new context in mind, gains a completely new meaning. An empty bottle of lamp oil found by a burned-out fire. Ingo used the lamp oil to quickly burn away his stained work clothes. Well, how about
So
it, witness?
cool.
My scenario explains everything. You killed Talon and then tried to hide it. No, hold on. What drivel are you spouting here? Me kill Talon? You already know that's impossible.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Holy fucking shit, we got another witness testimony?
Shit.
Nobody said it's wrong. I have no idea what you're on about. I have an alibi for the time of the crime. Just couldn't have done it. There's no way I could have completed those milk shaplets, killed Talon, and tried to hide my involvement. Fire is made for a quick breakfast. There's no mystery there. Stop trying to pin this on poor innocent Ingo, but I have proof.
Your shipment was rushed, therefore sent to the wrong address.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
I shouldn't have to remind you, defense, but you yourself were surprised that Ingo was able to complete the shipment in time. Adding 2 more things for him to do in that time is preposterous.
That's right. The great Ingo's sufficient at his job, but not that efficient.
No, it had to have been him. I'm sure of it. There must be some trick at play here. Some kind of shortcut. Must find it.
You got it, Link. The milk tastes like water.
Yep.
That's the only way he could have made all the milk that fast. And it was shipped to the wrong address. Did it too quick. Let's do this. Okay. There we go.
Ah, but did you though? Did you really complete those shipments properly?
Defense, I shouldn't have to remind you that the Sheikah Force checked the boxes thoroughly. They were definitely full of milk bottles.
Oh, I'm sure of it. It looked that way.
What are you getting at, Defense?
Here you go, Your Honor.
Huh? Milk for me?
Are you trying to bribe the judge now? I didn't think you'd shoot this long.
God!
The audacity in his face got me.
I know, right?
Crown will be informed of this. Oh, it's nothing like that. All I'm asking is that His Honor try tasting the milk. Just one little sip.
Poison.
This is highly
I
irregular.
can imagine. He just poisons the judge by accident.
But to be honest, I could use a drink. This talking does make one's throat dry, you know?
Probably talked the least out of everyone here, though.
Right.
Since the defense insists, I'll go ahead and take a sip.
Kitty?
Is this what passes for milk these days? This almost tastes like water.
Water? I have to agree. This is definitely not standard milk. As we've heard from the princess and the detective, Lon Lon Ranch is renowned for the quality of its products. But there's no way people would say that about milk this lousy.
Oh, whatever. As if the unwashed masses would know the difference between quality and garbage. Dude. If you live eating toast and hot dog, and then you suddenly go for a steak dinner, I fucking think you'd be able to go tell the difference between quality and, like, snack.
Right.
Where are you going with this defense?
It's simple, you see. I received this bottle from Detective Impa, still unopened, during the first recess. As we know, there's no milk shipments today, so this must have come from one of Ingo's shipments from yesterday. It's true that Ingo couldn't have murdered Talon, and also completed the shipments on his own. Unless he cheated. Ingo wandered down the milk to get the shipments done in time.
Yep.
Order! Order! Yes, I suppose that would work.
Indeed. All he had to do was milk fewer of the cows. Save enough time without ruining the taste too much. I guess he used about 50-50 split of water and milk.
This is... no! Talon...
Oh no. Oh my god, this motherfucker. Dude, shut the fuck up.
Right? Stop pulling out random excuses out of your ass.
Stop you right there.
Yeah.
I'll concede that something odd has happened to that shipment. But all you have proven is that Ingo is a slacker.
How dare you!
Be quiet, you mongrel! Sure, Ingo watered down the milk. That doesn't make him a killer, though, does it?
Well, no. But how do we know that he definitely could have done it? We know he did go to the crime scene. And we know he did have the time and opportunity to kill Talon as well.
Yet there is a vital element missing still.
What?
Let me put it in simple terms so even an idiot like you can understand. Holy fucking shit, this is crazy.
Bruh.
Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit, motherfucker. Okay.
You like the murder weapon. If Ingo was a murderer, we couldn't have been the saw.
Hold it! And why's that? This is a mechanic I've never done within the games yet. Holy shit.
Right?
It's
what
simple.
the fuck?
If the girl's story about working on the wrench is true, she's using the saw while her father is being murdered. Couldn't have been in two places at the same time. The saw was the murder weapon. Truly? Well, if that's the case, present some proof. Enlighten us on how it could have been in two places at the same time. I really need to think about this. Oh boy.
Shit.
Yeah. This is fucking crazy.
I know, right? What the fuck?
He would have marked it as dude, wait. It was on the 15th it happened. It was marked for inventory.
Yeah.
With this piece of evidence, I've won this argument. That was a glitch.
Uh-huh. Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it. Balls. Don't worry about it, it's fine. It was a glitch. It was a glitch.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about it. Whoops, hold on. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, this is difficult. Okay, motherfucker. Uh-oh.
Right. Just try everything until it works, honestly.
Yeah, no, I'm stumped. I'm actually stumped. Press him again.
Same.
Press him again. You know what? This is crazy.
I think we're actually just stupid.
Yeah.
It's probably like the most obvious thing to do, and we're just like, "Hey."
Jeez. It couldn't have been in two places. You do realize the problems that creates for you, right? I'm sure it can all be explained. As if. But very well. Then let's move on to why nothing else could have been up the birthday basement either. Oh shit. Where would it have even come from? Couldn't have used any old thing? Either answer the question, defense, or discussion is over.
Shit.
Well, it would come from the inventory. Surely.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Have you forgotten this murder happened on a ranch? There's plenty of sharp things on site. Oh, that's simply impossible. Why's that? We checked all the sharp objects on the ranch and searched everywhere. No fresh blood was found anywhere else.
God.
Couldn't Ingo have just wiped it off? Blood leaves traces, it's not that easy to get rid of. People like us aren't so sensitive, but other beings like Zoros can easily tell by smell. Naturally, the Chica Force employs people just for this task. Also, as London Ranch focuses on selling horses and milk, the animals there aren't regularly butchered. There's no good reason why any of the tools have fresh blood on them. So any implement would have stood out like a sore thumb. I may have to rethink this. He could have disposed of it. Ha! That's impossible! You see. Oh. Dude, this is fucking crazy!
Right?
No items in the ranch's inventory list are missing. That list is indisputable. How can you be so sure inventory is accurate? Ah, use your head. Was the royal visitation scheduled? Ranch owner needed everything to be in order. He would have double, even triple checked that list when he wrote it. But the thing is, there was no bottle of perfume or oil. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, Well, the saw was missing. Cock. What about the cloth? No, that's stupid, actually. Holy fuck. Alright, let's actually look at this.
Yeah.
The inventory list itself is false! Oh, fascinating. What exactly makes you question the veracity of this document? That would be another piece of evidence. No, something about the inventory itself. It's simple. You only need a brief look at the inventory to see it can't be trusted. Can't just go around making general statements, defense. Point out what exactly about it makes it suspect. Holy shit.
Right? What?
We'll have to find out.
I have no idea.
Why are there flails on the list? The flail is not suspicious? I'm sorry?
I think that is, cause what?
It's a flail!
Yeah, like...
It's a flail. Bro. Okay, maybe it's a different... Ooh, okay. Maybe let's try... Damn, we're getting our asses kicked by this.
Right?
Oh my god, we'd be dead. Dude, Melon would be fucking dead by now.
Oh, absolutely.
This case is nuts! Oh my god, if this is what we have to expect when we play the actual game, we're in trouble.
God.
What about sights?
It's too well done. We're for dumbasses.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Damn! Ganondorf, shut
Right?
your fucking whore mouth and stop arguing the case.
For real.
It would be another piece of evidence that contradicts the list. This is crazy.
Right?
This is a little too good. Oof. Wait, wouldn't it be the perfume?
Yeah.
Nothing from the inventory was missing.
Huh.
Are we stupid? Yes. Yeah, I think we are.
Profile, maybe? I have...
Holy shit, dude.
I think we are just generally stupid.
So wouldn't the milk shipment be something that's missing? Because it would have to be category. No, yeah. Bro. Mother.
I don't know what the fuck.
Holy shit. Okay.
Rakes make sense. Garden hose makes sense. Buckets, hammers. I guess not. I don't know.
Bro.
Scythe? No. Yeah, cause weed. Never mind.
What are drag harrows?
I have no idea.
Bruh.
Post pond? Oh no, post pond. That's for the fence. Maybe drag harrows. Maybe that's one. I don't know. Fucking.
Let me look this up real quick. That's a drag harrow? Makes sense. That's the tilde land. Okay.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense then. What?
Bro. Ingo did it. That's the solution. Fuck off.
God damn it. Wait, was it actually?
Just look here. The one who compiled this list was Ingo himself.
I'm fucking stupid, man. I'm so fucking stupid.
Oh my god!
Why would the list be wrong if the guy himself made the list? You fucking dumb, stupid idiot. Make you dumbass.
God damn it. God.
It doesn't matter. Fucking. Holy shit. Nothing could have left the ranch. Oh, yeah?
The milk did.
What about the shipments? Stupid.
Dumb fuck.
Are you really sure nothing left the ranch? What about a few little shipments of milk?
Preposterous. Have you forgotten that such shipments have been checked by Sheikah Force before they were allowed to leave?
That's true, but there was a place that Sheikah could have overlooked.
What in Din's name are you babbling about? We're talking about bog standard crates here, boy. Nothing exactly vast dungeons of nooks and crannies to stuff into, are they? Where could they have missed a murder weapon?
It's simple. They overlooked the contents of the bottles.
Yeah.
There's one place inside the crates that Sheikah couldn't have checked thoroughly without ruining the shipments.
Without ruining the shipments?
Oh! That's right. Ingo put the murder weapon inside one of the bottles to conceal it from search.
That does seem plausible. No, wait just a moment. Nothing could have left the ranch, but a weapon in a milk bottle wouldn't just go unnoticed. Someone will have reported it.
You'd be correct that a weapon showing up in someone's milkshake would cause quite a stir. If the milk ever actually made it to any milk bar, that is.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
You see, I overheard a very interesting tale during the recess. Word was sent from someone on the ranch not long ago that one of the shipments returned unopened due to being misaddressed. No! Indeed. If you recall, Ingo was the one who handled all of that. Now that's strange. The ranch supplies the same milk bars every day. Even if he had messed up the straighten address a little, the couriers would have known where the shipment was sent to go. How could he have bungled it? Oh, Bungle Dungle mentioned, let's go.
Bungo Dungo, holy shit. We're canon in the Legend of Zelda verse. Hell yeah.
You can send this to the entire group. You know what? Just at everybody. Just at everybody. Go ahead. Just at everybody. Have fun with that.
God.
Have fun. Have fun with that. Have fun.
How could he have bungled it that badly? It's almost as if he didn't want anyone receiving a bottle of milk with a murder weapon in it. I bet Ingo expected this box to stay in the shipping limbo for a while longer. How unfortunate for him that the postal service thought its game today.
Maybe because they were worried it'd start to smell. I believe this calls for us to investigate these boxes of milk more closely. Almost said MILF. Soldiers, have these boxes retrieved from the ranch immediately. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. This is the coolest game I've ever played in my entire life. I love this.
I love it too.
I beg that the creator don't do more cases. Holy fuck.
Please.
So good.
This is slander! Why would I kill Talon? Sure, he's a bit of a lazy bum, but he didn't give me a job. But I want him dead.
The motive?
That's simple. Well, I'm surprised you're even asking about it. This evidence clearly explains your motive.
Yeah. Yep.
The very inheritance document you brought to the court's attention states the following. In case of Testiculon's death, the daughter, Melon of Lelon Ranch, will inherit the ranch, but if she's framed, unless she is unable to oversee it, in which case shall be divided between the crown and remaining employees.
Yep.
Oh! You not only killed Talon, but decided to frame Melon for the crime as well, so you would want to inherit the ranch. That's why you volunteered to work in the silo all day, give you an alibi so that Melon would be the only possible culprit. Of course you knew about the royal visitation in advance. You knew Melon would go back to the ranch to the parents before they arrived. Perfect setup for the royals to find her next to the body.
No. What are you talking about? Talon signing the ranch over to me? Preposterous.
You really not know? So it was Dragmire who procured the actual document, not him. No. Your Honor. What is it, soldier? Uh-oh. The box you requested is here, Kimi.
Yeah.
Already? That was quite fast. Apparently the team at the ranch had already noticed something odd in its own. The box arrived just as we were about to rush out the courier to deliver our message. Well.
Oh, shit.
Let's see for ourselves then, shall we? The part of the shipment that proves my case is...
It's like a lure right there. Like I was just...
Here it is! For the bottle with a slight red tint to the milk! Looks like some kind of serrated knife. That explains the irregular wound pretty nicely. Oh goodness! Chica idiots have missed this! I'm sure the milk was pure white when they first checked it. Took a whole day for the blood to dissolve in it. Either way, no matter how you slice it, this proves my theory right! Oh shit.
Oh, I've had it. Fine. You wanna know why?
Oh shit.
You wanna know why I really killed that scumbag? No,
No, what are you? Shit.
So you admit it?
Yes, I admit it. What would you do if one day, after years of back-breaking labor despite putting your all into the ranch, you were thrown away like rubbish? Without any reason. Fired! Farewell. We don't need you anymore.
What? But it doesn't make any sense.
Don't lie, I heard it all. I was just returning back from another day of spine-wrenching work, and lo and behold, what's this? Malin and Talon are talking behind my back. Heard it all. We'll let him go after the visitation. We can handle things without him. And so, after volunteering to work on shipment, I quietly slipped out while the girl was busy, and shanked the good-for-nothing slacker. You should have seen his face. He didn't expect it at all. So yes, Malin, I killed that lazy bum you called a father.
What if she didn't even mean it in that way?
And he deserved it.
Oh my god, what if it was a misunderstanding?
Oh my god.
Oh. Cannons?
Cannons
Cannons
is like,
stuff.
Damn.
Order! The witness will cease his boasting over such a terrible deed. I think we've heard enough. Soldiers, take him away. Oh no.
Oh no, I think it is. Wait just a moment. You can go.
Yes, girl. Apologize for what you've done.
Apologize me! You're horrible! We weren't planning to fire you at all. You completely misunderstood what we were saying.
I was
god.
Right. Oh no.
What?
Oh, this is gonna hurt. It's gonna be sad.
Yep.
Oh my god. We've had so much work recently.
That's so much. Well, you know how it goes with the royal visits.
I think we got it backwards. Always a busy time. Gotta make sure everything's in tip-top shape. I do worry somewhat about old Ingo, though. He's been complaining about his back recently. I do wish he'd take a step back and relax sometime.
Maybe we should convince him to take a vacation?
Now there's an idea. It'd do him good to just get out for a while. I'll discuss it with him after the visitation. After things calm down, we can handle everything without him.
Oh,
Holy fucking shit.
so he just heard the oh my god!
Holy- That's... You were planning what? Vacation?
Oh.
Me? And I did... No! No, it can't be so! Please say it isn't so!
Oh no!
Chicken! Oh shit, the ghosts are gonna kill him!
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Fuck! Shit!
They're like, you murdered our daddy! You murdered our daddy! We're gonna murder you back!
Shit!
Damn!
Damn. Got his ass.
Yep.
We have witnessed today the results of a truly horrifying misunderstanding. But misunderstanding or not, what you have done is unforgivable. Tian was a kind man, loved by all who did good fortune across his path. His loss will be felt not only by the ranch, but across Hyrule. Killer turned out to be an utterly pathetic man with delusions of grandeur. I mean, look at him! An utter idiot dressed like a clown. Damn.
Rude.
He's really laying into him. I bet he's just upset because he lost. Prosecution surround aside, I think it's time to declare today's verdict. This is just a formality, but will the defendant please step up to the stand? Young miss, I'm very sorry for the situation you found yourself in. I'm very glad you appear to have such a good attorney as a friend.
I wouldn't have chosen anyone else.
Oh, thanks.
Aww.
Now then, without further ado, in the name of Goddess Hylia and the sacred land of Hyrule, I hereby find Malon of Lon Lon Ranch not guilty. Yeah! Look at her! Happy!
She is adorable.
Brooding! Court is adjourned. We did it! With help! But we did it!
Yes!
God, I
Yay.
loved that. I loved that. Oh. 2 days later, I think. Or
Yeah.
whatever, but look at her. Or, no, it's
Or
the same
the day
day.
after, I think.
I'm stupid. I think it's the same day. We
I
did
have
it!
no idea. Okay, it is the same day. We're both stupid, apparently.
Yep.
I suppose so.
We did it! Hooray! Your dad's still dead!
Alright.
I guess Ingo's outburst kind of soured the mood, huh?
I don't think you can ever forgive Mr. Ingo for what he's done.
That's fair enough, honestly. Really, though, you shouldn't think about that for now. You're free. It's time to celebrate.
I guess you're right.
Impa?
I think so? I have no idea.
Yeah,
okay,
it is.
I just wanted to be sure. I knew you'd pull through.
Oh,
Thanks.
Couldn't have done it without you, really. So, thank you.
Now, that's not quite right. If you want to thank someone, I'm not the one who deserves it the most.
Huh? Your Highness?
Your Highness!
Zelda being here is crazy.
Is that right?
I thought you were going back to Hyrule Castle. What strings did Impa have to pull to get her here?
I was, but I realized I should apologize for what I did personally. It's an honor. Ah! There's no need to bow. No, after what I done. Really, if not for my status, I would have probably been carted off to prison alongside that angry little man. Right?
Perjury's pretty serious, so that's probably not entirely wrong.
Yeah.
Jeez.
As usual, you don't give yourself enough credit, Your Highness. you say that, detective? I almost condemned an innocent person to prison. Yes, there are some things that you should think twice about doing in the future. But it's all thanks to you that the young lady over here finally went free. Huh? The bottle.
Yep.
Bottle.
Well, it's true. Without knowing about the fire, we wouldn't have any proof to sustain our claims. Substantiate. And, really? You're obviously false to help these help you a lot. Ow! I just stepped on my foot!
Well, there you have it. In any case, I'm sure Miss Malin isn't too upset. Well, sure?
Turn! We have orders to escort the princess back to the castle immediately.
Oh, just in time. Farewell, Your Highness.
And so they left.
Now then, listen to me. I know that I am perhaps being too lenient on the princess, but tough times are ahead.
Oh.
But the princess will need all the confidence she can get to lead the kingdom through them. She needs to learn to take responsibility for her actions too, though. And she will. Huh? Her Highness is in for a rather unpleasant afternoon today, I imagine.
She's gonna get a talking to from the king. She's gonna be like, "You what?"
Right? The urgency with which she has just been escorted out of here isn't coincidental.
Oh, no, she isn't.
Damn.
She's in trouble.
Oh
with
shit,
Dad.
she's in trouble.
Ooh, Dad's mad. Ooh.
Dad is very angry. What, is the king going to scold her? At the very least. Damn.
Oh, shit.
My duty's call, unfortunately, so I must be off. Again, you did well today. Both of you. I trust that I will be able to rely on you in future court proceedings as well. I'm getting so thirsty.
I'll try my best. Is this fucking creator saying they're gonna make more? I am all for it.
Right?
Uh-oh.
That unpleasant prosecutor seems to be making his way over here, so I'll be excusing myself
Oh
post-haste.
shit, here we
Farewell.
fucking go.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. You! Oh fuck, here we go.
You! Oh wait, that's you.
Hello, nice day we're having. It's
God! He did not just... He did not.
Tell me, now, where did that blasted detective go? Got my reputation tarnished this way by some novice attorney from the boonies. Rude. Dramatic much?
Alright.
He looks about ready to burst from anger. Oh.
Don't be such a sore loser. You lost. Deal with it.
Yeah, we got the right verdict. Doesn't that make you even a little bit glad? Yes, I suppose there is some more than that. What transpired is most unfortunate, and I can only offer my condolences. Just remember there was the meddling of that idiotic princess and the stupidity of that blasted detective that led to your arrest. So if you have any grievances, take it up with them. I suppose there's some truth to what he's saying. Speaking of the detective, it appears she's fled from me like a cuckoo on fire. Mark my words, she'll regret what she's done for generations. Generations.
Well, that sure was something. I don't know if he was being sincere or just wanted to shift the blame onto someone else.
I misread shift blame to shit flame?
I love you.
I wouldn't say he's entirely blameless. Never mind that. You think you'll be alright running the ranch by yourself? Of course I'll come visit, but I have my attorney duties too.
I'll get in touch with the castle, see if they can spare some men to work at the ranch. Silly as my father may have seemed, he really did prepare me to take over one day, and he's taught me well. Aw. I'll make sure the animals are well cared for, just as I always have. Aw.
That's the spirit. I believe in you.
I really want to thank you for bringing the truth to light. If it wasn't for you, I don't even want to think about what could have happened.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad everything worked out in the end. So ended a very personal case for me. Felt like a weight had been lifted off my back. Mal continued working at the ranch, hoping to make it prosper even beyond what her father was able to accomplish. I didn't really think much about it, but the days following were some of the happiest I'd lived for a long time. Little did I know that a terrible tragedy would soon shock the entire kingdom, and I'd find myself smack dab in the middle of it. But that's a legend for another day. Holy shit.
So cool.
Clap. Shit, was that good? I gotta clap. I actually just had to start clapping. It was that good. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow.
Right?
Wow. This is a Romhack, by the way. This isn't, like, made, like...
What the fuck? Why is it so good?
This is made with Nintendo 64, like... stuff. This isn't like, its own thing. It's made with... Bro.
Right?
It is insane the shit people come up with, man. No, I take it back. I'm not even gonna say the word shit, because that's insulting. Fuck! I can't get over this. I've been standing for pretty much the entirety of this episode. Oh my god, dude. What is there to say?
It's so good.
What is there to say? Like, honestly, what is there to say?
Hey. No words.
No words. Teasing a sequel too? Like, if they were...
Angie.
Listen, they have the base to make this now. As much as they want.
Yep.
I don't know if it's going to be easy to change stuff around, because I don't know how ROM editing works, but oh my god, if they wanted to, they could make an entirely new case faster than we think.
Oh, 1000%.
Oh, there he goes, playing his piano.
Yep.
At least this version seems way more chill. Unless he decides to kill someone himself, then by all means.
Honestly, I mean, considering that Von Karma killed someone.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised.
Killed Edgeworth's dad, so...
Yeah.
Zeldingus. Oh, no, she's getting yelled at. She's getting yelled at. No, they're arguing.
Oh, no, they... Yep, yep.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Her dad just said...
Damn.
No.
Right?
Damn.
Aw.
She got sent to her room.
That's it, buzz off! She's gonna kid again! She's gonna kid again.
I love this.
I love it too.
Oh no, are they gonna do what I think they're about to? Because this is the graveyard. This is a graveyard, Kakariko Village. Oh my god. Look.
Oh, it is. Man.
Special thanks, and you for playing. I'm crying. If they say 4 now, I'd like punch a wall.
Right?
Man, even if they don't do anything after this, like... God.
Right?
I think that might actually be truly the end. Wait, see? Oh! Excuse me? Extra 1.
What?
What?
You gone somewhere else.
What the fuck is this? Oh. No.
Did they just make a bar? Holy fuck. Oh my god, they actually did.
Holy fucking shit.
Oh my god!
They made a fucking platformer. They made a fucking platformer.
They made a Mario Super Mario. That's...
Oh my god, because he is Mario, don't forget.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my god.
That's fucking funny. I like that actually. Oh, damn.
Not the thunk. Not the thunk when he landed. This won't be that long. I know it. We gotta do it.
We have to. It needs to happen.
Oh my god.
God.
Is this just him in heaven right now? Or in the afterlife? Or like whatever?
I think so. He's just stuck doing a freaking platforming now.
It's platforming heaven. Okay. We got this. It's fine. Ah! Okay. That's Melon singing, by the way. That's your voice.
Oh.
Whoa! Okay.
Alright.
I didn't do it far enough! Shit. Do I really need to save state in platforming? Christ. Am I that bad? I do Mario 64. I just did a bunch of Mario 64 stuff today. And I was doing fantastic with, like, the platforming. Okay, we got this. It's fine. Quick save. There we go. Sorry. Make me laugh.
That's alright.
I fucked up! I am dumb.
No, you might keep them, it's okay.
Only if I'm yours.
Yay!
But that's it!
Also, you just straight up admitted that you're done.
Only yours!
Yeah.
I'm saving on every jump. This is embarrassing.
Fair enough, honestly.
Okay, you know what? When I'm doing a performance like that... Wait, what? Oh, I need momentum. No, I'm stupid. Let's try that again.
Mick's never escaping the game journalist allegations.
Wait, what? Hold on. No, I'm not losing it, am I? Hold on, wait. Is there a run button? There's a run button.
There should be.
There's a run button, and I just didn't realize it this whole time. Holy fucking
shit.
shit.
So you're cute. So you're just making it harder for yourself, gotcha. Why you...
Oh boy. Wait. Holy shit. This is actually... Okay, the platforming is kind of screwy, not gonna lie.
Right?
What? Wait, what? Bro.
What? Once again, never escaping the game journalist allegations.
No, the controls are actually, like, really wonky, I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm,
but then again, they're making a
You and I make
platformer.
excuses.
Nuh-uh. Bro.
I'm just roasting you. Like,
Bro.
seriously.
Okay, there we go. Quick save. Jesus. Okay, come on, Mario. Bro. It's the thump that's doing it that's making me laugh.
Yeah.
Bro.
Literally never escaping the game journalist allegations.
Jesus Christ! Okay. I'm gonna shoot myself in a second. There we go.
You're so mad.
It's the fact that earlier, I was doing so good in Super Mario 64. That one wasn't even me that time. You just slipped right off. There we go. We ate a mushroom.
Yay.
Well, I really needed one of those, thanks. In return, I'll tell you a secret I've heard. Supposedly, there's a game with a giant egg in which you can become a criminal.
What?
A pair of games with climate change and time travel. They say that extras can be unlocked by connecting them on the title screen using a certain accessory. Now, I don't know what that means, but I'm sure you can figure it out. What?
What?
Are they talking about Link's Awakening and... I'm sorry?
Mate. What?
I need to hear that again. A giant egg which you can become a criminal. Huh. Well, climate change and time travel, that's,
Yeah, that's the...
Time travel is Ocarina of Time. Climate change... That's... Wind Waker? Question mark?
Maybe?
Certain accessory. That's a mystery we're gonna have to find out.
Yeah?
For now, I'd say take care, everyone. Thank you for watching. This was incredible. Best experience I think we've ever had in a fucking fan game.
Yeah?
Take care. Have a good one. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.